Cool, cool. We're now recording. This is like game 7 in this particular one, which is just fun. They've been good games. I mean, you guys are amazing. They've been good games, so I'm really enjoying this like crazy. Got last time was a bunch of wolves. A lot of wolves. Just going through the city hunting gnomes. If you guys want to recount a little bit, that's beautiful. Or I'll just give a quick overview. What do you want to do?
Well, you were doing good.
Cool. Well, had a bunch of wolves, and they would have slaughtered pretty much a fair amount of gnomes in the city. But you guys intervened and saved them, including some gnomes that probably didn't deserve to be saved, who ripped off the wolf, Mr. Ronk. But you guys did. You saved pretty much everybody, and it was quite fun.
Is that your professional opinion that they didn't deserve to be saved?
No! Well, yeah, I mean, that's your opinion, too.
I don't know that death is adequate punishment for thievery.
Damn. Harshness.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, those guys survived. So, and they were little petty thieves, only in their 40s, who weren't like, yeah, it was sad. It's living in the parents' basement, literally, type of thing. But it was kind of a fun thing. Then you went to a magic shop, if I remember right, which is kind of a blast. And in the magic shop, you guys each got something. You really did. Everyone got something. I'm looking at my notes here. We got the Disguise of the Bumbling Idiot, which is a potion. Yeah, we got Trill bought that one, which basically turns you into a bumbling idiot. Yay! We have the Rose of the Leader, which is a clasp to fasten to a cape, plus 1 charisma that works for the paladin, of course. Desi's got that one. And kind of a connection with the shop owner. The shop owner, Tiriscan, the Furbolg. So you've got that clasp. Adelaide's got a furry, white, heavy cape, which is cold resistance, which is wonderful. Clarion got a candle. Kind of a mixed blessing, which will make you feel better because of Clarion's bleak kind of disposition and haunted countenance. And this candle will make you feel better by first diving you into deepest, darkest despair and then bringing you out to the other side if everything works well.
I feel like that's like the opposite of what I've heard of cocaine.
Oh my god.
It's like reverse cocaine.
Happiness then the crash, that's the crash and the happiness. How funny.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't think this is appealing people like immediate, yeah, but he's got that, so that'll be interesting when he uses that. It's kind of funny, there was actually a psychological school on that where it's like, yeah, we'll make things bad, then they'll feel better after, oh god. Anyway. Then there
I feel like
is...
that's the idea behind most BDSM play, though.
Ouch! I guess so. I guess so. We didn't buy any of that apparatus, so that's probably good. And then you did get the Bloom of the Midnight Flower perfume. I think 2 of you did, actually. I think Desi and Alea did. At a huge discount because the guy was liking Desi. And this thing is -2 on wisdom saves to anybody within 5 feet.
Tip of the hat on that one to Desi there.
Right.
There you go. Speaking of tip of the hats, the Furbolg was bowing a lot. And basically you have a date for that evening. And he wanted you to wear that perfume for the date that evening. So that'll be interesting.
Okay.
And yeah. So we've got that going on. Then there was... You went looking for some work. And you went back to the tavern. Where Ollie's the big Minotaur bartender there. And he called Morton out, the goat guy, who looked over the bar while he was talking to you. Well, Ollie was talking to you. And it looks like you have a job. The job was basically an ant farm. This kid was going to deliver this ant farm. The mom realized there's no way he could do it. So they basically came to Ollie and said, hey, let's do this. We'll pay just to get rid of this and get this done. It sounds really kind of low details on that. All the kid knew is the ant farm needed to be delivered somewhere in the south, and that's it. But to make sure you guys got paid, it was the best part. you went over to the sealed deal, I think it was called, and you made a contract. Deal sealed, that was it. You made a contract with Lady Cardoom, one of the main hags there. And it was nauseating and beautiful and wonderful. And you each signed with blood with Lady Cardoom. It was especially creepy, I think, at least for me it was, with Adelia, and who was trying to cut her palm, and she just used the hag used her teeth on Adelia, and including the humanoid golden teeth, the 3 humanoid golden teeth that she had, and are all incisor or canine filled. No, incisor? Yeah, incisor filled mouth. Pretty damn creepy, and she felt the teeth move and felt something seep through her as the blood was spilled. But you all have this contract based in blood through Lady Cardoom, one of the main hags. And I believe that's where we left off, yeah?
Yes. Can I
Yep.
ask one question about that
Yeah.
cloak that I got last time? That's a +1 to charisma.
Yes, the Rose of the
Um,
Leader clasp.
Yes. So I don't see that as an inventory item that like I can just put
Nope.
on and have it do. So in order to make the charisma change, what should I do?
You have to find you put in charisma into the search. You find an item that does +1 charisma, and then you rename it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Sounds like it works.
There's a more complicated way, but that's the easy way.
Des, you're homebrewing now.
Yeah. Welcome to the wonderful world of homebrew.
How do
That is a
I?
rabbit hole I'll never escape from.
I don't.
My personal favorite is the alms box turned into boots.
The
Okay.
what?
You know, the alms for the poor box. The poor box? Yes. I often turn it into a pair of boots.
Oh, that's funny.
And then it suddenly becomes this like container. And then
I need something that's a 1 charisma point. Do you have any ideas? I don't know. I'm not gonna go start clicking on everything to see if it's worth 1 charisma point. I don't know.
I'll look. Carry on, and I will find out for you. How's that?
Oh, cool.
You.
Oh god, this game's got homework. Jesus. Okay, great. Alright, hopefully that pops up nice and easy. In the meantime, you have this ant farm, literally like an ant farm. It's got the cork in it to open it up. Bunch of sand, a bunch of ants in that, going around digging, all that fun stuff.
Does it
Yeah,
come
this-
in some sort of case, or is it just like 2 sheets of glass?
I was picturing 2 sheets of glass with wood on the side, the cork holding in the top part of it. So I'm picturing like a legit ant farm type of thing that's been around for 50, 60 years.
Right.
So that type of thing. And the ants are in there. They're alive. They're the mixed ants with the red and the black in them, right? The red black ants. So that kind of ants.
The
So
ants are red and black, or there are red and black ants
red
in
and
the...
black. Yeah, sorry. A single ant has both red and black in it. It's the ones with the red bodies and the black
Yes, the half-breed.
yeah, look like that. So you got the red and black ants there. All right, so you guys are pretty much all set. You do know you took the job from a woman whose son took the job, maybe from someone. You're iffy on the details on that one. You know you've got to take it south. You know you've got to take it south. That's about all you know. And you're going to do it. And you're going to get paid by it. So, yeah, that's what we got. So, it is evening. It's coming toward evening that day. You did all this stuff fairly early in the morning. It's about 4 in the afternoon. It's coming up toward evening. Desi's got a date if she wishes to accept it. It's up to her, of course. What else would you guys like to do the rest of this evening? There have been no major battles, although you have been involved in some roles and stuff and did some amazing things. One of my favorites was when Clarion missed it by 1, catching a gnome as he crashed to the ground on the cobblestones. Anyway, but you guys did awesome, and what would you like to do now? You were in there with Ollie. He's like, well, I gotta go back to the bar now, so if y'all wanna relax, have some supper, chill, and crash for evening and head out tomorrow morning might be a good idea.
I go back to the blacksmith.
Yeah, he was working on your parrying dagger, your main gauche for your left hand. So,
And I want to. I asked him if could he quickly build me a box to put the ant farm in.
all right. So you have the ant farm with you as you're going there then?
Yeah.
Cool. It looks like
I'll go with him.
all right. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, we can do that. Let me get this straight. You want a box just to hold this, just to keep it all safe.
Yeah, I don't care what it looks like. Just something to keep it from getting bashed.
He kind of frowns and just says, you know what? I'm guessing you're some kind of monk that doesn't like to kill things, but if you want, I'll just kill these ants for you. They're always just a pest.
No, I have to take this on a journey, so it needs to be protected.
Who might ask questions? I'll go ahead and do that. I can do that. It doesn't sound too hard. Give me an hour. I'll will something in place for you. It should be all right.
Brilliant.
Do you want it where you can open it easy, or do you want it just sealed?
No, so I can open it, but not easy.
You got it. We'll put a lid on it. There you go. All right. So you get started to work on that.
And I have one more quick question for you.
Sure.
Is there someone in town that I could get powder from?
When you say powder, what do you mean?
I mean, gunpowder, black powder.
Oh, I've heard of that stuff, but I don't think it works here. It works in some of the other realms, some of the more primitive places, but I don't think that stuff works here. I'm sorry about that.
Well, it was worth an ask.
It was. You're a strange one. You're preserving ants, and you want killing powder, but you won't kill ants. I don't know, but you have a good day. I'll have this for you in about an hour.
They're special ants. Don't fret too much about it. They're special.
Okay. I'll keep your ants safe. Right, so he starts measuring and cutting and stuff.
And I hang out until he's finished.
Cool. Oh, I did forget about the shears. I forgot about the shears thing. I should mention that. There was a big encounter with this gnome with the green cap, not the blue caps, but the green cap. He was very upset because Trill stole his shears, and he tried to get them back. He even showed up with 2 automaton supports.
Steal his.
Did get Trill's adamant that he did not steal the shears, and Desi and Clarion were kind of arguing on Trill's behalf, and Clarion ended up paying for the shears and getting the shears returned. So that narrowly averted that. But the gnome hates Trill now. You could just tell the gnome just hates Trill. So that's a thing that's going on in the background too. All right. Okay, so Desi, you and Trill are, I guess, walking back to the tavern. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. You just set in the order for the, what do you want to call it? Ant protector, ant armor. Ant armor, I like that.
Yeah,
For the ant armor case. And yeah, the advanced ant farm there. So he's working on that. So as you guys are heading back, go ahead and give me a D6 and see if anyone bothers you.
So, yeah. 5.
5. No one bothers you. See all manner of strange creatures going around. Then again, not too much. Only when they get close to you, of course, because of the nature of this place, right? It's invisible otherwise. So you get back to the tavern and walk back in. Meanwhile, Adelaide, Clarion, do you guys want to do anything while you're waiting? Got about an hour.
I was with. I was.
Oh, you were with them?
Yeah, I was with
Oh,
Charles.
I'm sorry, Desi, were you with them, or was it just Adelaide and Trill? I think I misunderstood. I think it was just Adelaide and Trill.
I was just back up. I wasn't doing anything. It was just
Right,
in
I'm
case.
just trying to figure out where people are.
You're
You're
my
muted.
Yeah.
The location again?
Yeah, he went to the blacksmith. I was just wondering if you were there with him or not.
Blacksmith, yes.
Okay. So, Clarion, you're alone in the bar?
Yes, hanging out, just seeing if there's any interesting people there. Maybe that gnomish woman from the other night. Her name is
Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can remember that.
Reg Loophole.
That sounds familiar. Give me a second.
Red hair. So she's around. Just seeing who's in the daytime in the bar.
Gotcha. Yes, she is in. Yeah, she is in there. She's sitting there and yeah, just having a few drinks. Looks very, very just happy, just like a happy person. Just sitting there, kind of humming to herself, both hands on a large mug, just slowly sipping. Looks like she's settled in for the night, maybe after a day of work or something like that. Very, very elaborate, red hair, just curly, and just a happy looking, kind of young, not kid, but kind of young woman, gnome type of person.
Yeah, he'll sit up with
That's what she looks
her.
like.
Okay, he'll sit up next to her and
Okay.
ask her what she did with the gold she won last night.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, because you did win a little bit of gold last night. Okay, so Claire, I gotta ask you, when you're going over and you're sitting down with her, you have a tendency to be a little bit full of despair. I'm gonna ask, does that is that obvious on your face? Or are you coming in all smiles?
No,
Or
I'm
what does it
I'm,
look
I'm
like?
I'm coming in friendly.
Okay,
Coming in friendly. We haven't talked. Nobody's been asked. He responds when people start talking about things of sorrow with a very extreme reaction. But he puts on a brave face when he's out in public.
gotcha. Cool. That's what I needed to know. So you go in there, Frank Lupo says, "Hi, Frank. Go ahead, have a seat. Have a seat." Oh, the gold I won. Yeah, it was a great game last night. I was really nervous, because I didn't have too much gold, but it was just kind of fun, and fate smiled on me, so that was awesome. That was awesome. You know what I did? I invested. I spent 5 gold. I bought a map. And I'm gonna try to use it, and I'm gonna try to turn that into making more gold. And do you want a small adventure? I mean, it's not too far. We could go do it now if you want to. Maybe you could be
What?
lookout while I sneak in.
Well, I do like this idea of an investment, and certainly you look like you could use assistance. For there are many rapscallions about. I happen to notice some rather violent wolf-like folk earlier. I don't know if you noticed them. I hope that does not speak too ill of their kind.
She
That
starts
they
to
aren't.
pale. She starts to pale a little bit when you talk about that. Just, oh, by the gods, yes, I did. I don't know what happened. But I heard that some gnomes stole some gold from me, so they're after all the gnomes. I hid so good they didn't find me, and I'm okay now. And I guess everything's fine now. So let's celebrate. Life is short, so let's get more gold.
This is very wise of you to hide. Very wise of you to hide. And I would hate to see anything happen to such a lovely soul. You seem like you have not known tragedy at all, and we should try our best to keep it this way.
I like that, and I hope that you have a good day too. She looks a little
Oh.
bit confused by the deep talk and stuff. So
Why don't we join you, me, my friends, and I? We can escort you. We happen to be adventurers of sorts, and we have provided guided tours in the past. Some less successful than others, but albeit not for the effort on our part. I will say.
okay, that sounds really good. I mean, I bought the map for 5 gold, and I know I can get some stuff from there, but it's I don't know how much gold we'll get, but we can split it with you and your friends. That sounds great, and then maybe get a drink afterwards. Because always good to have new friends.
Yes, I think my friends should be arriving shortly enough,
Okay.
and we will. I will. If nothing else, I will escort you to make sure you arrive and return safely.
Well, that
You
sounds
seem
good.
like a lovely, person. Friendliest person I've met here.
Wow. Well, thank you. That's really sweet of you. She kind of go ahead and roll persuasion because you're being really nice to her.
Okay. Not a great persuasion for me, but we'll give her a little guidance. and turn it into a 10.
Woohoo! All right, yeah. She just shifts her chair a little, clunk, just a little bit closer to you, and seems to be enjoying things. You know what? Let me buy you an ale while we wait. That'd be good. It just orders 2 ales. Meanwhile, you guys can all show up back here whenever you want to. That's totally fine.
What about my date? And where am I meeting him?
Back at the magic shop, you know that part. But you said that if I remember right, you said that you would meet him there. You wanted to meet at twilight. He wanted you to wear the perfume, and you said you would meet unless you had something else going on, and then you said word. So whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were gonna, get into another combat in the meantime, and
sure.
you never know with this
Oh yeah.
roll of the die
Oh
how
yeah.
they're gonna go.
Thank God
so
this isn't real life. Can you imagine a battle every other day? Just oh god.
right. So yeah, I guess.
So right now we got Desi and Trill and Adelea walking back to the bar from the blacksmith shop.
Yeah.
I have been counting lately, and I think we're on day 4 or 5.
Wow.
Like in like actual like
In Feywild days, yeah.
no, in like total days.
Oh wow,
like,
that's it for the whole since the game began. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Of our characters.
You've done a lot in a week.
Okay, so yeah, I go back. I walk in and I tell everybody that I'm gonna go get ready and think about going on that date, and I excuse myself up to my room.
Well, Trill, my friend.
Indeed.
This lovely gnome has found something of a treasure map. She does require she does require assistance. I don't know if we want somebody to keep an eye on Desi to make sure her date goes well and is safe. But if not, if you all want to come with me, there's this Ragupa. Needs a little bit of muscle.
I think
I
Desi
know
can
you have-
handle herself.
I know you have some of those Trill muscles. That is.
I have some skills. Indeed. I think that will be. I think she should be able to handle a date,
Okay.
a chaperone.
Okay. Well, Ragupa, you've heard it. We're ready for well. Let's see this. Let's go on this journey to this location.
Wonderful, wonderful. I love that. That's great. That's great. It's always good to have friends watching your back, right? And she pulls out the map. She sets it on there. Desi heads upstairs to get ready for her date. We'll get back to you in a minute then. And meanwhile, the other 3 are with Raglupal. She spreads out this old piece of parchment, just yellowed and everything, but looks pretty well done. Nice cartographer's hand. And it's this map out somewhere. And she assures you that she knows the way to get to the general area. And it's just this foresty area. I mean, it's well done, but it's very much someone's backyard map. Like big tree here, like olive grove here, like rosebush number 1, rosebush number 2. It's that type of map in this small little area.
Can I like it looks aged?
It looks fairly old, yeah.
Does it? So if I roll investigation, can I tell if this really is an old map or if it's a new map?
That's a great question. Let's roll and find out.
I would also like to look.
Go for it.
That would
Sorry,
be
that was investigation?
Investigation's great, yeah.
20.
Oh, 18.
Both are pretty damn solid.
You even need my help.
So you both got it. So that's pretty solid. So yeah, it looks like legitimately aged parchment. Looks like it wasn't too well taken care of. Maybe it was just sitting on someone's countertop, had a lot of sunlight exposure. So it's a bit older. It looks like it's about 30, 40 years old type of thing. So we're not talking hundreds of years, probably a few decades.
Okay. Well, that looks reasonably Legit.
Yeah. So it has in the words there. This is the title of the map. Now remember, it's just like Olive Tree Grove, Old Tree, Rosebush 1, Rosebush 2, that type of childish map, just very small details. But it's got this little area labeled here in the center of it, kind of like an X marks the spot type of thing. And it says, A Troll's Subterranean Palace. That's what the title is.
Intriguing. I assume that's in common?
It is. So a troll's subterranean palace. Just doesn't it sound exciting? I'm sure there's all kinds of treasures there. And with you guys watching me, we'll be just fine.
Well, trolls are notoriously dangerous.
That's why I have you guys.
But
That's a good
I
it
mean,
is
my
an
friend
old
Clarion here was kind enough to volunteer the services, and we'll split the gold, so what could go wrong?
True.
I'm sure nothing can go wrong. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, no, I like that attitude. That's great. We'll be just fine. We'll all be best of friends afterwards and have lots of drinks.
Could be much
Sure.
worse. It could be just written as subterranean cave. At least we have provided to something of a hint as to what might be on there.
Indeed.
There you go. See?
Fey trolls. Well, we should press forward.
Okay, this sounds like an adventure. This sounds good. I'm gonna order some bread to go. And she gets some bread, kind of wraps it in a napkin, and shoves it in her little backpack. Says, okay, we're ready for adventures. She sounds ridiculous. She sounds like it's a Boy Scout troop going out or something.
I pop over to the bar.
Always
bartender.
there.
Yeah, and go. Can I leave the ant farm with you for a while?
Oh my god. Well, you know what this says about any kind of food-based establishment. We don't want ants. But go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Well, it would just be for a short while.
Short while is good. Better short than long. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll still.
11.
It is it.
They're sealed in there. I mean,
Oh, wait a
and
second.
we cannot afford to lose these ants. Trust me, they're not getting out.
I am going to use my heroic inspiration and
Go for
re-roll
it.
that.
Do it. Plus you get a reroll anyway. You get an advantage because Adelaide is supporting you on that. We're gonna assume if you want to run back to the blacksmith, get the ant, come back. It's been about an hour. You can do that.
19.
Solid. I was like, yeah, of course you can. I appreciate the ant reinforcement. We don't want those little vermins getting loose in here. So he takes
Yes.
it very gingerly in his hoof-fingered paws and kind of sets it in the back there. He says, never thought I'd have this kind of trophy mounted. Huh.
You know, I just feel good about you. I feel at home. You have a very homely establishment here.
Well, thank you. It's a good place. And it's made good by people just like you. And he kind of takes his big fist, just kind of bumps your shoulder with it.
Are you selling something?
Oh, no. Just alcohol and drinks and food.
Oh, okay.
Well, that sounds like a fine situation.
Like Lupul jumps to her feet. She's got her big loaf of bread in her backpack. Says, come on, guys, we can eat the bread on the way. It sounds really, really good. Let's go to the Troll Subterranean Palace. What a fun, exciting place. I bet they have an underground pool we can swim in.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
that does sound inviting. Have you ever seen a troll?
Oh? You ever seen a troll?
Well, no.
I'm gonna
Let's
shoot
go see a troll.
Desi kind of a reluctant look, like I don't know about this.
And we're off.
Yes.
We are! And she kind of just follows along as part of the group. She's very happy being part of the group. Not a great leader. You get the idea that if it wasn't for you guys, she never would have actually gone and done this thing. So, yeah.
Is the map show where we are? Like, does it go from here? Like, does it show this town, or is this map off the like?
No, it's just the general kind of localized area on there. It's just like Olive Tree Grove, Big Tree, Rosebush 1, Rosebush 2, and kind of an X marks the spot for the Troll's Subterranean Palace. That's it.
Right.
And she goes, I
What
was
I'm
told
trying to-
it's over here.
Okay.
We'll find our way back.
Yep.
Ragupa's from here. She must know the way.
Oh, I can find it, she says.
Okay. I take very careful like bearings as
Gotcha.
we.
Okay, if you're being super careful, you can get an advantage on survival checks to find your way back.
Okay.
Sounds good. Cool. All right, so you guys carefully kind of mark your way. So Desi, Clarion, and... No, I'm sorry. Clarion, Trill, and Adelea all go on this
Great,
little
Desi's on her date.
mini adventure. Yeah, Desi's got a date. So here we go. We've got the three of you going down there following Raglupal. Raglupal is ridiculous to have along. She's ridiculous. She's happy, ridiculous, like a little kid, kind of just humming tunes, occasionally singing, asking for piggyback rides, just like stopping to take a rock out of her boot. Just little things like this. Just like, want some bread? I got some bread. And she breaks off, puts up in front of your face. Would you like some? Things like that, right? Very well-meaning, very just charming to the point of down kid type of thing, right?
Look, I've never seen a troll either, but where I'm from, there were definitely tales about what to do and what not to do when you're around a troll.
Oh, yeah.
And you're definitely going to have to start being quiet.
Oh,
Inside voice.
okay. Is this better? Okay. We'll talk in whispers now. This will be good.
So she just kind of
Probably
starts
a good
so she just kind of starts to talk in whispers now. And she's now actually starting to tiptoe, and she's a lot quieter, and she's just quietly munching the bread. It's funny, it just crinkles when she bites into it, and she goes, oh, really loud, and then quiets down again. And she's following all you guys to the place. As you're going there, someone give me a d6, let me know if something nasty happens. It's only about a 45-minute walk.
I'm going to kind of fall back and tell Clarion, though, like, it's okay if we fail at the stealth check, because I've also heard that trolls like bait, so.
One.
Oh my goodness. All right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be too excited about that. I apologize. Let's see as you guys are walking along. Oh, which one do I want? Dang, it's only been 5 days of playing. There's already so much stuff here. Here we go. There's this. Forgive me, but it happens to be another gnome.
Oh God, no.
Oh
No.
God, gnome. Yes. So he is just kind of walking along this broken down path, old path, semi-path you guys are following. And this old gnome kind of is walking along. He's got this backpack, huge backpack. He's got a bunch of books in his hands. I don't think you've bumped into him before, have you guys?
No.
Okay.
I can roll to see if I have.
I don't know. He's got a bunch of books. He's actually got one in his hand, kind of reading to himself, looking up as he's walking, kind of like a person on their cell phone, right? So he's kind of looking up as he's walking and reading his book. And he sees all of you and says, Oh, I didn't notice you there. It's lovely to see everybody. Oh my, there are 4 of you. What a wonderful thing. Tell me your stories. Tell me all about you. I live for knowledge and people's adventures and knowing what has gone on.
What does the
Write
book
me a
say on the
story.
cover?
The book that he is reading on, it is the Book of the Short City.
Well,
Have I heard of this book?
If you get a nat 20 on history, otherwise, no.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm willing to make that roll because what the hell? No, a natural 1.
You never heard of it.
Well,
You
we
never heard
might.
of books with a natural one.
Are you headed to town, friend? We don't have. We are on a bit of a job at the moment, but we could, if talk stories at the bar later, I suppose.
I guess we could do something like that. Well, give me something. Who do I ask for? Speak your name, sir.
Well, my name is Clarion Bleak. These are my
Clarion
friends.
Blake, thank you so much. You are my friend now. I really, really appreciate that. And since I do have your name, I believe I can find your story as well. And he unpacks his backpack. You guys can do anything you want to. He slowly does this. He unpacks his backpack, puts this big thing on the ground, must weigh as much as he does. Packed full of books. He rummages around, pulls one out, pulls out a nice, beautiful quilled pen, and starts to write on its spine, Clarion Black. Good, good. The color of the book.
He got the name wrong, though.
Bleak,
Is
sorry.
it gonna work? Okay, I was about to say, is it gonna work if he gets his last name wrong?
The gnome didn't screw up, I did. So Clarion Bleak on the spine of it. Now, as he writes this, the book, which is just kind of this tan book cover. Clarion, what color is your skin of your character?
Red.
What's that?
Red. It's red.
Red? Okay. The cover of this book turns exactly the color of Clarion's skin.
Wait. Like fire engine red or like crimson, like undertones red? Like I need more information here. Are we talking venous blood or arterial blood?
Oh God. Venus blood. He's not from out of the planet.
Like demon red.
Not that Venus. Yeah, like Hellboy red would be like arterial
red.
blood, like demon. That's okay. So
There
more
it is.
crimson, actually, like a deeper sort of red.
The book is now crimson. You've got all this black markings all over him. So the book also has this black patterning on it. Not the same as on your body, but just kind of mimicking it. So it's like very, very obviously much like your skin.
I'll caution you that the only thing you'll find in that book is tales of horror.
That's horror. Yeah,
He looks at you. And he's not scared by that. He's excited by that. Says, oh God, any kind of emotion in sufficient quantities is exciting to me. This will be a pleasure to read about your life, sir. A pleasure. Thank you so much for joining my library.
I don't trust this.
With that, he takes his pen and he starts to write on the first page. Let's see. Clarion Bleak first met on this delightful afternoon right before twilight. And he just kind of starts to mutter as he continues to write.
I kind of look over his shoulder.
Okay. And
Does he seem to be starting from the beginning or from today?
Yes, he's starting from the very beginning of it, the very first page. He's writing this stuff. And as he kind of mutters off, he kind of stops writing with the pen. The pen kind of, it stays in his hand, but he pulls it away from the page a couple of inches. And it keeps moving a little bit. But the words start to keep appearing more and more rapidly on the paper. Page flips. Page flips. Starts to fill up. Clarion, please make a wisdom save.
Okay. 20.
Damn! Okay. You got about 3 pages in, and then the pen just stops moving. And you feel this kind of tugging at your soul, that nice, ethereal, undefinable quantity. You feel part of you is entering that book. The gnome looks at you and says, but this won't do, my friend. You have beautiful stories to tell, and I want to share it with the world. Please open up, be the open book for me. I need these stories.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw, I am going to throw a We'll hit him with a. How far away from me is he?
Not far as you want to be. He was actually literally sitting cross-legged on the floor, writing in a book.
Yeah,
Does he appear to be casting a spell?
He
gonna
give me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna activate my innate sorcery, and then I am going to hurl a beam of poison spray at him.
Oh wow. Okay. So it just kind of hits him. New poison spray, is that pretty much the same as the old poison spray?
I rolled a nat 20 to hit.
Oh, it's a to hit. Okay, so it's just a to hit roll this time. All right, and then just damage.
That is
Through 6.
so 9 poison damage, and he is let's see, yeah, and then he's 9 poison damage.
He starts coughing and sputtering and spits up a little bit of blood, which falls on the book.
And I slit his throat.
Jesus
What
Christ!
the fuck?
Because remember I said I was looking over his shoulder?
You are looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Is
You are
that
looking over
grapple?
his shoulder.
Like, how do you? Can you just
You have
do that,
advantage
or?
too because he's just on the ground right now.
Oh, well, if he's prone, you can do that, right?
That'd be a 2 hit.
Yes, I must. Oh, there we go. Actions. And I'm
Are
just
you
going
doing the
to.
assassin thing right now?
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Okay, so I got a 21 or
Oh yeah, you hit.
24. And that does not that much damage, but it's be helpful. 4, and then another. Hang on, where's it? I know it's here, and then that one, and that brings it up to a grand total of 7.
7 damage on there? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So 7. Wait. You did 9 poison damage, 7 for the attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's taking 16. He doesn't look incredibly healthy right now. He's definitely blooded. He's gurgling. Huh?
And then I'm going to follow that. Just cuz. Let's see if that hit. Let's roll that twice. Hang on, because I still have advantage. 22 hits.
Oh god, yeah.
And another 5.
That's past the 20.
Left
He
hand.
gurgles. You've got him in the neck, I'm guessing. And he just topples over. Blood spills all over Clarion's book, soaking the pages. And his backpack just falls to the ground. A few books fell out. He's gurgling on the ground, dying. He starts muttering with his dying breaths because poetic license here. He's sort of,
Let these books. I'll be in the library.
and then he just kind of coughs and starts to die.
Be at the library.
I'll use my elementalism to light my book and then the stack of books on fire.
No, don't.
Whoosh, they burst
Oh.
into flame. Heavily, these things are dry kindling. They're books, they're paper. And they just whoosh. In your head, just to add to the existing madness as you do this, are the screams of 4 innocent victims that are now burning alive.
Clarion, what did you do? Before the quill, just in case the quill's magical, before that can burn, I'm gonna snatch it from the dude's hand.
The quill?
The quill, just in case.
Roll up a dexterity versus Clarion to see if you get it before it's destroyed.
Oh god.
He's setting the books on fire.
Yeah, the books aren't with him. That he dropped the. It's not in the same pile. I just, if in case it spreads, I don't want it to. Or in case Clarion changes his mind and wants to burn that body too.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, so you just grab the quill. You now have the quill.
Yeah.
Cool.
I hope it's magical. Can I do an arcane check on the Arcana? Aw, 22.
Very solid. I am so sorry. The quill is not magical. That wasn't
Aw,
the charm on that.
I was
Yeah,
hoping.
I know. It was a good try.
Um,
We have
As
a quill
I'm
now
lowering-
anyway.
as I'm lowering this guy to the floor,
Yes, the
Uh,
bloody ground with burnt paper all over it and
Yeah.
ashes.
I relieve him of his purse.
Okay, he did have a purse. There's about 75 gold pieces in there. He was actually pretty well to do in various ways.
That looks good.
I'll light his body on fire too.
Sorry, what you were drinking looks good. I haven't had whiskey or bourbon in a while, and it sounds good.
Well, that was the Bushmills, the wonderful world of Bushmills, Irish whiskey.
I don't
There you
know
go.
that brand.
Irish stuff is good for a Feywild game, I guess.
You've
I feel
never,
like it is.
you've never had Bushmills?
No.
What? We're Canadian. They're American, right? Is that
We
bourbon
might have
country?
it. Yeah, we might have it here.
That's
It might be
bourbon country?
imported, but it's not.
Yeah, but I can't imagine that it doesn't exist. I mean, there's a fairly large Irish population in the United States.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's there. I just haven't tried it.
It's a fine little aperitif.
Yummy. Helps the magic come alive.
Yeah.
All right, so
It
Adelaide
does.
got the quill. Someone else. Oh yeah, and Trul got the 75 gold.
Yeah, and then I'll light his body on fire too, or his clothing.
It
Called
goes up. It goes up remarkably dry kindling style. Burns faster than a body and just whoosh into flame.
I don't know how I feel
So-
about what we've just done.
Yeah, your gnome companion is kind of looking on wide-eyed.
Who's after my soul? No one can have it.
Uh-huh.
No one.
Okay, I'm glad your soul's okay now. I'm glad I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad we slit his throat. So yeah,
It was necessary because the
Um,
magic forcing through the pen. I could see the story. It was not. It was. It was not good. It was not good.
I will not allow myself to be lost.
ah, the pen was not mightier than the sword here. And she says, "Let's
You have
go on."
Fortunately,
If you all only knew where you would end, you could end up. There are terrors there. Terrors.
I'll admit I was concerned about what he was doing, but that's seems like a premature reaction.
She takes a few concerned steps backwards.
I will not.
No,
be
I mean I'm
patient.
sure it's fine. Like I trust my comrades. They make good calls. You're in good hands.
I will not be
Okay.
taken.
Okay. Okay,
Some-
that's fine.
for value gold.
Um. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the troll place. Maybe they've got a pool.
Yeah.
And then
We're
she
almost
starts kind of rushing forward.
Yeah, what was the value of the gold that Troll lifted?
Oh, 75.
75. And I split it 4 ways.
How much do I get then?
Oh, actually, I split it 5 ways. Let me rephrase.
Oh yeah, the Rago.
Oh, you're gonna give the gnome some, really?
Loophole. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was the deal.
Yeah.
You're sharing
Was
with
it?
us.
Oh yeah, that is actually true. It was the deal because I guess we count this as treasure from this.
So how much?
3 gold each.
No.
Hearts. Yeah. 75. 3 ways. No, that's wrong.
What?
75 5 ways. What's 75 5 ways? I gotta get I'm wrong.
10, 15.
There you go.
Um,
15. Okay.
So 15 gold.
15.
Very no-
Okay.
Press on, obviously rattled by this experience.
Okay. Sounds good. When the
Yeah,
book was
I'm
burned, that
almost-
part of your soul you felt going away came back to you. So it doesn't feel like anything's missing.
And I just read a little bit of the book.
Oh, and Clarion's thing?
Yeah, and I'm white as a ghost.
Yep. Fair. All
I'm
right, so
glad
you
I
guys
didn't
press
read
on.
it.
At this point in time, I'm going to jump back over to a more domestic kind of dating scene here. So I got Desi just gotten ready for her big date, and it is twilight, so it is time. You're in your room. You're just getting ready. The spirits in that room are helping you get ready. That's the nature of it. So they're getting you dressed anything you want to, any way you want to, doing your hair up, your nails painted, whatever you want. So they're getting all prepped.
My very fancy dress that I have for very special occasions, it looks like this. It's a white dress and it's covered in what appear to be Desdemona roses. There is
It's so
a
pretty.
Desdemona rose, and I know this isn't exactly it, but this is what I was getting at. And they're like a lot, like a peony, like, with a lot of petals in them, not like a, one leaf rose thing, so that's why I picked this one. Anyways, the Desdemona
Nice.
rose
Looks
dress.
amazing. He won't know what hit him.
There's no way any of these guys understand but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right? So she's picked this is her fancy outfit, right? Going to cocktail parties.
Beautiful.
So when she does that, that means that she has to take off her chainmail, her cloak of billowing, her crossbow, her longsword, and her shield. So she has taken all of that off. Oh wait, can she keep the cloak of billowing?
If you want to.
Like if you feel like it goes with the outfit.
Well, it's at nighttime. Wouldn't I want a cloak around
Good
me?
point. You can have the
Yeah.
rose clasp that way too.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty. Wait, what color is the cloak?
It
Whatever color you want it to be, I think.
Pretty much.
in the picture that I have, it looks like it's really pretty in color, like blues and greens, and it's pretty.
Yeah, it goes.
Um,
It's a bit of a
so-
flex too, right?
right. There it is. Did that? No, it probably didn't. Okay. Did it show? No. All right. So I get all ready. I am gonna look amazing. I am gonna put forth in a ton of effort. I'm gonna get my hair ever so, and then I'm gonna make my way down to the bar, and I'm going to go up to our friendly blue bartender and ask for just like a whiskey, just something that I can slam real quick and just, get on the nerves, and ask for a quick shot and tell him to hit me with it. Something that's gonna hit hard. See what he gives me.
Of course, just to take care of the nerves before a big evening out. I understand. So, as he's pouring this whiskey, I understand you have a big date. I've seen you show no fear in the face even of armed wolf packs, and now you're nervous going for a date. He kind of chuckles a bit, says, I understand. Everyone's got their weak spots. You down this, you won't have any more weak spots.
There's no challenge when it comes to taking down a foe. You know they're wrong. You know they need to die. You make that happen. Finding someone that you actually like, that's the challenge. That's the really hard part about living. Taking a life, that's easy.
He actually sighs in agreement, says, Yes, I think you deserve this on the house. He pours you a second one.
That was exactly the point where the cinematographer there was the edit between you and us, and I slit the guy's throat.
Oh, God. Oh, God. When they make an animation of this someday, that'll figure prominently, yes.
Right on. Okay. So I'm down there, I'm drinking, I'm talking to the bartender, just trying to, get my head in the game. I asked the bartender, hey, so I met I met Tristan. So he gives me the second shot, and I'm like, okay, I met Tristan at the magic shop earlier today, or was it yesterday?
Just earlier today. You've had a big day. You even had the wolves today at the magic shop. You had the hag deal. You still got the wound on your hand from that.
Yeah. So I met Tristan earlier today, and we bought some wares from his shop. But then he asked me out on a date. Is this something that he does on the regular, or is he asking a date of any pretty girl that walks through this town? I just wanted a long list of accomplishments that he takes every time they walk through town.
Oh, young lady, I haven't heard tell of him going out on the town very much at all. I think this is fairly unique of him. Fairly unique. It never goes out once in a while, but I do think that this is fairly unique of him. I think we must have struck something deep within this soul, and I credit your very nature for that. I hope you just have a great time tonight, and don't worry about him. He's an established part of our city. I think he'll have a great time.
Do you believe he has the truest intents in mind, and that he will always be honest and true?
I mean, can you ask that of
I
anybody?
believe so. I can't vouch for another soul, but I
Insight on
think he's
whether
a
or not
good
he's
one.
telling the truth.
Do it.
It's a very paladin question.
It is.
Tension.
That's paladins would ask that.
It's only a 7.
You've had crap rolls last game and this game now too.
I'm gonna go get my real dice. Okay,
You're not really sure. You're not really sure. He's saying these things. He's saying he thinks he's a good guy. He doesn't go out much, but yeah.
Okay. Um. Do you know his? Does he come here to drink or eat often? Do you know him very well?
He's an odd sort. I think he's a lot older than he appears, since you're going to be dating with him and having a relationship. He's been in here only a handful of times, but he's a good part of the city. I know that much. He seems to be a fair businessman. I don't really know him that well, and I have to I give my apologies for that. We don't overlap a lot in the city. We don't overlap a lot. I don't go in his place much. He doesn't go in mine much. But
Sure.
it seems like a decent sort.
Yeah, you don't hear a bunch of trash talk around town, right? You don't hear a bunch of people speaking ill of him.
Oh, no, that doesn't happen a lot. I mean, everyone's got their naysayers. There was a group of ways back that got mad about a sword that he sold them, but he maintained the sword was magical. They just weren't utilizing it correctly. And that was years ago, but in general, he seems to be doing just fine with people.
Well, he's asked me out on a date, and it's been an awful long time, and I don't know. He seemed friendly.
Does indeed. Whenever I've crossed paths with him, he's been a gentleman with me, but most people I tend to be very large.
I'm sure not too many want to cross you very often.
Not often. You'd be surprised, but not often. But he seems to be a good sort, I think. If you're asking my opinion, I think he'd be a good drinking buddy type of guy. I think it'd be a bit difficult to open up. That's just my take on it.
Sometimes we're all a tough nut to crack.
That's very, very true.
I'll have a seat over here and wait for him to come find me.
That sounds wonderful. Do you want me to keep the drinks coming, or shall we cut back on the moment?
How about we take a little break? I'm sure he'll want to have a cocktail when he gets here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll be waiting for that moment. You just give me the signal.
Thank you.
All right, so you go solo chair, sit down. Get ready for your date. Beautiful. So, the time comes, and your date shows up. Trying to find my magic notes. Hang on.
Tyriskan.
Those names? Yeah.
Triskan.
Yeah, I'm popping it in there again. So, he comes walking in. And he's dressed up. He's not the mage wearing type of outfit this time. He's trying to be as charming as he can. He does have a staff with him who wouldn't walking through the city like this. But he does show up. He sees you. He smiles. He's a staff for walking, but he seems like he's walking without any kind of limp or anything. He comes over to your table. And he does his bow thing and asks if he can sit down and join you. My, you look lovely this evening. It is a pleasure to see you. I'm so glad that your business did not take you away tonight.
Good evening, sir. It's lovely to see you as well. It's a beautiful night.
It is indeed. Shall we have a quick drink here and then talk about our evening to come?
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
He smiles and sits down. Go ahead and give me a free insight here.
Fantastic. Come on, baby. Yes, that's better. 18.
Solid. He seems nervous too. Get the idea this is not something he does all the time. So he seems nervous too.
So I'm 32, and he most certainly appears to be 50s, mid 50s, or higher.
Yeah, it's a good guess.
Okay.
Probably around that.
Okay.
So yeah, that might be an issue. But he's
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
You're gonna live to be hundreds of years old. Just so
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
You were. I'm sorry, I forget. You're elf or human? You're elf, right?
Elf.
You're gonna live to be a lot of years.
Yeah, hundreds of years old.
Is he an elf too?
He's a furbolg, so he's
What's
not going to live. He's like of descent, like, my God, it sounds so bad. Goat people, sheep people, type of thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
okay.
consideration.
Okay.
So I think his lifespan is probably more around regular people type of lifespans.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna outlive him by a lot of years.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But that's most people. You're an elf.
That's
Right.
true too.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for getting me in the headspace of all that.
That's not. It would be not uncommon for an elf to date many people over their lifetime. because they
Right.
live so long.
Yeah. I've actually been. Never mind. I'll tell you about the books I'm reading. Okay. So, wait. What did he say to me?
He just offered basically to have a quick drink, talk a bit, and then to take you out on the town.
Yes. Let's have a drink.
Beautiful.
Let's start this beautiful evening.
So he does. He orders from Ollie some fancy drink, and they bring you a roaring dragon drink. So it's basically in a old-fashioned glass, very, very nice. Sets it down, and as he sets it down, there's this from it with fire spouting from the top of the drink that flutters out for both of them. Just a very fanciful presentation kind of drink. And he pays the gold for it, and then you sip it, and it's very nice cinnamon whiskey kind of drink thingy. It's just fancy celebration type of thing. And then as you guys drink, he kind of leans in a little bit and smiles. And just the typical, I'm so glad that you're visiting with me tonight. I really am thankful that you are here with me. I have a plan to take you off to a wonderful tavern. I have delicious dinners too, and I'll take you there whenever you are ready. I have our, let's call it a ride, waiting. As soon as we finish our drink. And he lifts it up to toast you.
I Are any of my party members in the tavern right now where we are?
No.
Okay, so
They
I am
are
all by
gone.
myself. Okay.
Yes, I mean there's other people in the bar, right? But
Do I have any telekinesis, like telekinetic, like can I talk to anybody?
No,
I think
no.
the range is too big.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. Okay. So I am gonna tell him that sounds absolutely lovely. I am going to go hit the ladies' room and say goodbye to the bartender. I'm sure if I scroll up, I'll find his name.
Ollie.
Ollie. Is it Ollie? Okay.
It's Ollie.
And I'm just gonna go say a quick goodbye, and we will be on our way. So
That sounds
I
lovely. I can hardly wait.
toddle on off. I go to the loo. Don't really need to use the loo. Just take that time to take a deep breath, think about what I really want out of this. Am I trying to find a possible long-term thing, or am I gonna have a boy in a port and have this a one and done? Which is fine too. No shade to anybody who makes choices. So
It's the Feywild Wild, maybe you can have both.
while I'm in here, can I be thinking on whether or not he seems like an F boy or like wanting a long-term relationship kind of guy?
Sure. Let's do probably an insight roll for that, I think.
Okay. 11. No, 12.
Yeah. It's too early to
Yeah.
tell with that. Sorry.
Really to tell.
We can do another insight later on, but too early to tell for right now.
Good. Okay, so I wash my hands, I fix my hair, fix my skirt, move my, dress all up in position like we do, and walk out, and I go over to the bartender, and I asked him to come down a little bit closer because I don't want to be yelling like to everybody. I don't want this to be like overheard. I want to just tell it to the bartender. And I said, "All right, I'm ready to go leave with Triskin. He says he has a night plan that's gonna take us on places that I have no idea where I've been. You will come find me if I don't come back, and you'll tell my party members who I was with, right?"
Lady, I'll tell your party members right away if you are not missing. If you do not come down there for breakfast, I will send them after you. You have my word.
Oh, hey, Triskin, where was that place that you were saying we were going? I think he was saying that there was a really neat view from over there. What was it called again?
It's the most lovely place. It's the Sleeping Dragon Inn.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Okay, so I've heard good things about it. So just let him know that I'll be back, when I'm back. And I just end that conversation and just say thank you. And or no, I probably would have no, I would have paid for the drink, the first drink. He gave me the second one on the house. That was lovely. I would have given him probably like 3 coins, one for the one that I owed him and two for the you know what I mean?
He doesn't seem too concerned about that, yeah. You
But
get the idea he wishes you a great night tonight. Ollie's just, yeah.
Welcome to the girl's perspective of things, by the way. Like, don't want to get murdered, just in case I get murdered, in case I almost get murdered.
Very real in a D&D game, for
Right?
sure.
really no idea how we grew up, right? Like I've been having to know this since I was 13 years old and was attempted to be kidnapped the first time. Like, dead ass. This is something we live with. So I made sure everybody knows where I was. Okay. Where are we going, stud? Or are we gonna jump back to them and then we'll jump back
No,
to
sorry, I clicked on something wrong. Hang on. There we go.
Seriously though, just hoping, like Commander,
There we go, okay.
Commander.
All right.
All
So he
right,
comes over.
I'm taking the risk.
Fate has been decided. All right. So he basically takes your hand and stands up and says, I believe you will like this. I have a very special mount for the evening. An old friend of mine I'd like to introduce you to. And he kind of takes you out, and it's kind of cliche, but he kind of takes you out, and it is now deep twilight. A bit of purple. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's not. Yeah, the sun's weird. It doesn't change in this place, right? It goes silver in the daytime, and this turns weak silver like a moon at night. So there's no exact twilight, but it's pretty dark out now. And there's this beautiful black horse out there. Beautiful black horse. Kind of a chilly evening. You see the horse's breath visible in the night. This is Midnight. Midnight will be taking us on our date to the Sleeping Dragon Inn. Please. And he offers to help you up onto Midnight.
Oh, and I take it.
Great. So you guys both mount Midnight. Midnight starts to walk and starts to run down the street. And it's a weird thing because, of course, in this place you can't see the other buildings, right? The magical hiding thing. Starts going down, then running very fast, like horse running speed. He's like, hold on tight, my dear. And suddenly Midnight whoosh into the air. This is not a Pegasus. This is something different. So you take off just like a 747 going down there rising. And you feel that whoosh in your stomach as you go off the ground within that exhilarating, terrifying, we're leaving the ground kind of feel. There are no wings on this midnight horse. Give me a quick perception, corner of your eye type of thing.
Cool.
I don't want to play this game ever again.
Oh no!
That one turns into a 3.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. So you can't get any behind the scenes. But the sense is wonderful. It is like flying because you are flying on this horse. You're hanging onto the fur bulk so you can stay in there. You're flying behind on this horse. It banks a bit and then sets off on its heading. So you're literally flying half an hour. He's pointing things out as you go, kind of talking and laughing, asking you about yourself, making small talk. And it seems pretty nice. If there's anything you wanted to talk about or talk to him on this half-hour trip, let me know.
Yeah. First, I want to break the ice by just, tell me about yourself. Where did you grow up? Who were your parents?
I actually grew up here in the Feywild. My parents were lovely creatures. They passed when I was in my early 20s, unfortunately. I had an affinity for magic. Love magical apparatus. By the way, oh, are you wearing that perfume that he asked?
Yes.
You smell divine. The scent has gone straight to my head, and this is the loveliest moment I have had for years. And with your arms wrapped around him for flying, he squeezes your hand that way. So the flight goes on for a bit, and he continues to talk a bit. He says, I have an affinity for magic, and I started to collect items. Soon I had a lot, and I had to sell some, so I ended up opening a shop and enjoying my business. And how about you? What brings you to the Fey realm? Oh, did I get so lucky to be here with you tonight?
To be honest, we never intended to be here in the first place. It was an absolute mistake that we landed here. Wait, where was it? Okay. How did we get there? Damn it.
Big fish!
Okay. Big
The
fish.
Wait,
big-
the big fish. So we were fighting this fish, and then this fish took us to the thing. So we were brought here, and we're just trying to get back to our our realm. This isn't even where we were supposed to be.
I understand, and yet I believe things sometimes happen for a reason. I'm so glad you're here now. I'm in no hurry for you to return. Look, over there. Just see the torches. That's where we're heading. Down midnight. Down. The horse starts to descend. And lands outside of the Sleeping Dragon Inn.
Wait.
Which
I'm sorry.
looks-
I have to interrupt here. Are you aware that in World of Warcraft there is a famous mount that you can get that has an extremely rare drop rate called Midnight?
No.
That is a black horse that can fly with no wings.
Well, it's not the first midnight that can fly with no wings.
I'm just saying.
Common trope.
I did not, but that's cool. I like that. Good for them. Let's see if I've got this where to go.
I don't know. Do you think that cocktail dress is too revealing for the time?
You're in the
I think it
Feywild.
looks great.
You're an elf.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were a human from like Sleepy Hollow, but you're an elf and you're in the Feywild. No one cares.
Do you see all this lace work? I just can imagine all of these elves working on all of this fine lace work and, to put it all together. It just seems like something that guilt,
You know what? It's 90% attitude. If you show up feeling it's appropriate and just rock it,
right,
people will not question it.
right. Oh, that's a pretty
Absolutely.
picture.
That's
Oh.
where it is. Sleeping Dragon Inn. That's what it looks like. So Midnight lands pretty much about, 50 feet away from it. And basically, oh yeah, we just got our headset back on. Yep, we'll get back to it. How about jumping back to you guys for a moment then? That sounds fair. Sounds like good timing. Okay. So, jumping back to you guys, you got Raglupel, who's she was shook by what happened and the honestly assassination and
Precision.
and cremation of that one guy and all his wares.
I'd call it just a straight up slaughtering of the guy, but okay.
It was.
But it was professional.
It was professional. It was a slaughter well done. Yeah.
She said
So-
she wanted people who are tough.
She did.
Tough.
She did. It takes her a bit. But she kind of regains some of her optimism. And so she keeps going. And eventually you do find your way. You see the olive grove. You see the trees. You see the 2 rose bushes. She's like, oh, this is it. Hi, Dizzy. Sorry about that. We jumped to the other players for a bit, and we'll pop back to you in a minute then. You guys have
Sounds great.
just landed on the horse. Pretty smooth landing. It's kind of nice. Nerve-wracking as you're going down there, and then it slows suddenly and lands. But pretty smooth landing. I'll get back to you in a little bit.
Sounds great.
Cool. So the other 3 of the party, along with the Reglupel, the gnome girl, are there, and it matches it. And there's this X marks the spot. You guys don't see anything unusual at all. It just looks like there's a couple shrubs there, some rocks, some dirt. Doesn't look like anything. She's like, this is where it should be. This is where it should be. It should be right here. It should be right here. And she just starts walking over to it.
Kind of proceed behind her, investigating for
Okay.
an entrance.
Give me a quick investigation as you're doing this.
That'll be. I'm gonna give myself a little guidance too. 21.
Solid. All right. So you're poking around, prodding around, kind of experimenting, looking around for everything. She's just kind of walking over there, just like, where is it? And you're there, and you notice as you're experimenting and looking around through things, your hand or your foot or whatever pass right through the ground. You don't trip or anything. 21, you're very solid, you're very careful. But your hand just passes right through the ground there where the X should be. It's the ground's an illusion. It's a pit leading down.
Here. There's a spot in the ground's an illusion.
I approach where he is and draw my sword.
Okay, so you're standing with the sword drawn. Raglupo kind of sees you both. You says, oh!
It's invisible, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Let's go. Do I just hop in? What do you think? Should we just rope? Should we just climb? What do you?
I kind of like reach forward with my foot to see if there's a stair.
Okay, give me an investigation now. So Clarion discovered the thing. He's kind of going around the perimeter, and we've got Trill looking for actual ways into it. Andrea.
You got 12.
Oh, 12 on that? Okay. So 12, not bad. You're still trying to find a foothold. You're not finding one yet.
Okay, what I will do is I'm just gonna like get down on the ground in front of this illusory hole. I poke my head in.
All right, once you shove your head in there, it looks weird. You look like an ostrich. Your head is in the sand, literally. The rest of your body's back up there. Your head just looks weird. But yeah, suddenly you can see down here. Now, you get to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
No worries, welcome
15.
back. 15 did it. It wasn't a huge wisdom save. So for a moment, your eyes kind of flicker with things, but you see things as they are. There is rough stairs going down around this hole, so it's like a rough hewn, what do you call them? Spiral staircase. That's it. A rough hewn spiral staircase leading down, maybe about 40 feet or so.
I'm sorry, is it pitch black or is there some sort of
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, it is lit. There are some torches, little magical torches every once in a while.
Be careful, there's something, the illusion of that does some balance on the mind as you pass through it. But there are stairs. I will proceed down the stairs.
All right. Is anyone following you? Ragaloople's going to. She comes second.
I will.
All right.
And Trill is-
Alea, then Trill. Trill's bringing up the rear.
Watching my back.
Sure.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys are all going down in here. I'm going to give Ragaloople a save. Everyone do a whiz save for me, please. No bonus for her. She got a 10. She is making noises like, oh, this is pretty. This is nice. I like this. I like this stonework here. It's really, really pretty.
Oops,
Well,
sorry, wrong
she
one.
sees nice brick stonework. You
Okay.
guys see just rough hewn, natural rock.
6 for me.
16?
So I
You see
have
the truth of
Oh,
it. You see the
6,
same thing.
6.
Oh, 6. Wow, you see the same thing. It is
Wait, this is a
beautiful.
wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm like magically, like this is something that should be kind of in my repertoire, like wisdom or not, because it's magical. Can I do an arcane check instead?
You know what? That's a good call. We'll do an illusion thing. So we'll do a intelligence save.
Oh, intelligence
We'll
save?
do an intelligence save because that's a good point. Intelligence for
Not
illusions,
Arcana?
isn't it?
Okay.
So yeah. And Clarion,
Okay.
you still got a high score, so you're fine on that. So yeah. We'll do an
All right,
intelligence save.
11.
Not
15.
quite. 15, you're fine. Trill, you see it as it is. Just the rough stone walls that natural stone walls that Clarion sees. Adalea and your friend, what's it, Ragluple, what a name, both see these beautiful laid stonework of these nice bricks there. And they're beautiful. They're colored, different colors and stuff, and you're going down there. The torches are nice too. They're very beautiful. Some are different colors just to add drama to the presentation. Very pretty. And those of you who did save just see this normal torches going, and yeah. So it goes down about 40 feet, and you end up in what I'm going to call the waiting area. In the waiting area, same save for this one. If you did not save, then you see this couch and some chairs, all quite beautiful. You see wooden flooring, very nice. You see some torches glowing gold or orange or yellow. Very, very nice lighting in here. You see a beautiful painting of some elven nobles at a party, and it looks really, really nice. If you did save, you see this old couch, ancient, looks like it's been recycled a few times, patched with holes in it. One of the legs is missing, so it's lopsided. Same thing with the chairs. And the painting is of a very, very plump troll just eating tons of things, kind of like TV dinners, just on the couch, just kind of lounging there with jugs of wine half spilled and half drained. So not exactly the same thing. Kind of different. While you guys are in here, you hear some singing coming from the one tunnel going in deeper. The singing is deep and kind of off key, and might be some old Fey folk song, but it is loud and just kind of Well, that's
I'm
pretty.
gonna turn to Trill and say, "Hey, you don't have any like sleeping potions or poison or anything like that?"
No. Why?
Nothing. You just seemed like somebody who might. Never mind.
Well,
Was
that
someone
sounds like you had a plan.
Well, whatever we're about to face, it might just be easier if we could trick them into drinking something like that, and that's all.
Hmm.
I think I've heard trolls are quite vicious. I fully expect her to attack us.
Me
We
too.
should attack first.
Let me slip ahead of you.
All right.
And
As
so
Troll starts to slip ahead, go ahead.
Be careful.
I cannot roll well today. Today is not my day for
No, you
rolling.
and Desi both fail on that bad. I mean,
Yeah. So I do not slip quietly into the night and proceed forward.
All right, so you're just kind of making a bit of noise. As you're going down this corridor, it's hotter, and you smell roasted meat. Not a meat you're commonly familiar with. So it gets hotter, you smell smoke, and yeah. Which is kind of confusing. Normally trolls do not like fire, but that's what you're finding. Anyway, so you go a bit deeper in here, and you're making some racket. So as you're about to enter this other room, this troll turns to face you as you kind of peer cautiously around. And it is a big troll. A big troll. It's got kind of reddish skin, unlike most trolls. And it looks at you and it smiles big and says, "I come to visit Ogle Putt. Have you? It is so good to see some fresh meat. Please come in. If you're a friend, we'll keep you alive. If you're not a friend, we'll have you in a pot pie."
Who's we?
Well, that doesn't sound like a very good invitation.
It's a great invitation. You can survive if you want to. If you're good to us, if you're nice to us, we can keep you alive. Come in. Have a seat. I've got a chair here. And he does pull out a chair. Like everything else, it's a little ragged, a little recycled.
I go and sit upon his chair.
All right.
Like
So he starts
making my way like trying to put as much distance between myself and everybody behind me. So
Okay.
I speedily go to his chair.
Gotcha. How
And-
far
and
away
I'm
is
not,
everybody behind you? How far away
Like-
is everybody behind you?
How long is this corridor?
Corridor's about 40 feet.
Well, you can
I'm
sneak in
I'm
intervals of
probably
30.
a full move ahead of them.
Okay, so you're about 30 feet ahead. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you sit in the chair. He comes right up to you and starts like almost like a shark circling, just smiling with his kind of heavy duty teeth. and just kind of circling around you, and his hands just kind of start to reach and pull back like he wants to, but he keeps catching himself. He says, "We
Please,
think
please.
you are
Return
very
to your
tasty,
seat,
but
sir,
we
and enjoy my
Yes.
company.
The company is wonderful. Thank you. We like it very much. But we are so hungry. We can keep you alive. That would be great. That would be great. But, and he starts to drool. Literally starts to drool. He's like, we are so very hungry. Choose a limb, an arm, a leg, part of the cheek to start. Oh, it's so tender.
Well, don't you? I smelt something wonderfully cooking.
It's just an appetizer. Look at you. And you look over the frying pan. Basically, it's got something sizzling in there. Now,
Can we
the
hear this
rest-
down the corridor, by the way?
Yes, you guys can. You
Yeah,
can
and
when
I'm not being quiet. Like
Right.
I'm
Okay.
being deliberately
you guys can
loud
see
and
it, hear it,
verbose.
smell it. And he does have something cooking in the frying pan. The rest of that something is a half butchered baby lamb, basically.
Oh, you're having lamb, mutton, mutton.
Mm.
No, it's not mutton. It would be lamb.
That's
Do you
somewhere in
have some mint
between.
sauce
We
to go with
enjoy
your
it.
lamb?
What is that?
Do you have some mint sauce to go with your lamb?
Kind of scratches and said, I don't have mint sauce here today. You
You
can be
don't?
the sauce for the lamb blood sauce. And he kind of reaches for your wrist. This arm will do.
No.
The
And I
other
kind of
one
just,
then. And he reaches for your left ankle.
no, and I keep moving, like just kind of like dancing
Don't be
because I
so
don't think he's like
shy. We
attacking
want
me.
you to live. You seem nice. And then he grabs at your ankle. Give me a strength-based grappling check. Here we go. Wait. Let me check grappling for
Can I have an
2024.
initiative roll first? Can I have an initiative roll?
Hang on. Let me see how grappling works for 2024.
We should all roll in if we're gonna roll in too.
Yeah, that sounds like a point to take initiative.
Yeah, it does.
Puts me at 8.
Oh, it's with an unarmed strike, and then you gotta do the save. Okay, yeah, so let's do an initiative check first and see what happens. Everybody, please.
Even
That would
me?
be a 19.
Oh, not Desi. Desi's not there, so yeah.
I thought. That's
8.
what
I rolled 8.
19.
8 and a 19. I got
Hold
a
on.
15.
Get to
I
it.
don't.
Got lots of windows open. Too many windows. Not great. 5.
Not great at all, actually.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, we got Trill and the Troll. Yeah, that sounds funny. Trill and the Troll and Clarion and Adelia. Trill, you get to go first. He's reaching for your ankle. He kind of wants that ankle.
So I step back, draw my sword.
Okay.
Try and put him between me and the door which I entered from. So I'm like, I step back away from the door.
Okay. Just to clarify, there is that one path you went through. There's one other path in the back. So okay. Also, we got Rumple. Let me roll for her. No girl. You got a 19. Wow. She goes right after Trill. Go for it, Trill.
So I will attempt to nail the troll with an 18 and my sword.
Oh yeah, you got him.
And I do a whopping 10 points of damage.
Not bad.
And I follow that up with my mangoes. And that's a
Brand new
19.
one. Hits as well.
And that does a massive amount of 4 points of damage.
Or more. He's got 14 damage. He howls as he gets hit twice. Just just kind of degenerates into this shitter.
Oh,
And he kind
sorry.
of glares at you. I don't think we will let you live anymore. We are going to end you.
And then, sorry, I forgot to do that, which should move that. There we go. And an additional 5 points of damage.
Huh? What's that? Oh,
5 more damage
nice.
from my sneak attack.
Cool. You got it. He's got 19.
Yeah.
All right. He's bleeding. Nice green blood. He is bleeding. Okay. Ragloople kind of freaks a bit. She's like, oh no. Oh god. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I know. She pulls out a sling. Lets it fly. She hits with a 20. My god. 5 points of damage. So yeah, clunks him on the head and there's this crack. She's I got him. Is he dead? He is not dead. Troll's turn. Troll is gonna rip apart Trill, because Trill's the only one there. So with the modern rules, it's just like one attack, and we'll take it from there. He just surges forward, mouth opens, claws, everything right at you. He's all in. 13 miss you?
13 misses.
Beautiful. I'm assuming you're getting out of the chair since you're there.
Oh
and
yeah.
The chair just gets hit and just it's like a kid with a toddler's block set that just shatters everywhere. And the troll misses. Clarion, you're up.
I am going to activate my innate sorcery. So, like, weird purple skin kind of spreads out from my eyes. I'm going to move up to the entrance of the room. And then I am going to... as I look in this room, right, there's a troll in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else I could hit to spread fire, like where the meat is cooking?
Yeah, it's basically a stove type of thing. You could pull that open. There's probably embers and coals or wood inside there. Fairly heavy fire frying on the lamb. It's about to catch fire. So it's a lot of fire. There's cleavers and other blades. A lot of them. He seems to like those.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do then after with my innate sorcery is I'm gonna hurl a chromatic orb of flame, and I'm gonna hit him. And then if it hits him, I'm also gonna hit the oven and try and like start a broader fire in the kitchen.
Okay, so you're going to try to do that. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so chromatic orb. Oh no, hit is 10.
Does not, unfortunately, no.
That's my turn.
Okay, so unfortunately, Clarion's attack, magical attack, missed. Adelaide, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast a Witch Bolt.
Okay, so it attaches to him on that, right?
Sorry, what?
You have to roll it to hit.
Yeah, I was about to say I have to roll to hit. It's in the save on your part.
Yep.
Hold on. 19 hits, I'm guessing.
19 does. Okay, so you got him with a Witch Bolt. So hit takes the D12, and each of your turns you get to do more. So that's wonderful.
Okay. Well, initially he's going to take 19
D12.
damage.
How much?
Yeah, I cast it at second level.
Oh, gotcha. Beautiful. All right, 19 damage.
Yes.
Pretty huge. The troll looks pretty blooded. That's not bad. He's taken 38 damage so far. Very nice. Top of next round. Trill, you're up. We'll get back to
Okay.
oh, there you go.
Again with the dreaded rapier.
You got it.
24,
Oh yeah.
doing 7 damage,
7 damage. You got it.
and then 14 hit.
14 misses by 1.
Oh, but I have advantage, so that would be 17.
Oh yeah.
So that does 6 points of damage,
6 points is huge. Good.
and then
It's starting to add up. That's
another
what I mean. Yeah.
3. So total of 9 for the main ghost. 7 and 9, so 16 total.
Nice. He's taken 58 points of damage so far. Kind of a lot. So he's definitely blooded.
And then I just and I think that's end of turn. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
But I angle myself beside the fire.
I didn't
You angle-
happen. I didn't hit.
Yeah, no, I know, but I go over to the where the kitchen is, like the stove.
Okay. So you guys do know some
Where the
things. Yeah. Okay. So you guys do know some things about trolls. Probably it's a common adventurers thing that fire will stop a troll's regeneration. That's a common thing for normal trolls. But you also know trolls like to eat their meat uncooked because they're afraid of fire. This guy's got an open hearth flame going on in his kitchen.
That is strange.
Okay, so Raglupel's going to do her thing again. Hopefully she hits again. And she does not. Misses by a bit. Bounces off his shoulder. The troll goes and regenerates by 7 points. Feels a bit better. Not a lot. Still wounded. He's down 51 points, but he's just roars. And he's going to attack. We've got some people doing magic. So the closest one is unfortunately Drill. You're it again.
That is unfortunately my role in life.
It is 14. It's one higher than last time. What do you think?
No, that would be a miss.
Wow. Again, he reaches toward you and just boom, misses, just scrapes the ground with his claws. Misses, shoots you down outside of range. Clarion, you're up.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit different this time. We are going to make him roll on dissonant whispers. And then I'm going to transmute the damage of the dissonant whispers to. We'll do cold.
Cold, you got it. Let's see. It's a saving throw for him, or you roll to hit.
No, saving throw. DC 14 wisdom.
Wisdom, he's -2. 10.
So he takes 7 cold damage.
Double the cold, so 14 cold damage.
And he has to use his reaction to run as far away from me as he can. Not and this he can't harm himself. He has to run as far away from me as he can.
Gotcha. He goes running back down that final corridor. Where to, you don't know. But he's like, ah! So he's just this wailing, long, never-ending scream, especially from the cold. And he just goes whoosh, way back in there. It's weird. As he gets hit by the cold, you guys just feel the whole place just gets a bit a little cold. Now, if you pass your saving throw, you see the kitchen for what it is, just as I've been describing. Kind of ramshackle. The chair was bad. The troll was sitting in. If you didn't pass your intelligence save on this, the chair was wonderful, like Louis Vuitton furniture type of thing, just beautiful. And the whole kitchen was very
I don't think
ornate.
they make furniture, man.
I'm just being dramatic. So whatever it was, but beautiful, beautiful kitchen area type of thing. And just that's not the case. The troll himself would have appeared like as this wonderful looking guy in a chef's hat. But if you made your save, you know what it really is. He goes screaming, running back into the last area.
I dash after him.
Okay, you can do that on your turn. So Clarion, wait till.
I'll move up though. I'll move up into the room at the end of my turn and move towards that hallway to keep my as far as I can. So if he moved up 30, I'll move up 30 to that hallway entrance that he ran down to see if I can keep my eye on him.
Okay, you're looking at him. It goes pretty much straight back. He goes into a place that slams this round door closed behind him.
Okay.
You guys still hear him wailing and screaming and frustrated and arguing. We are being attacked in our own home. We must defend ourselves. We could use the scroll. Yes, we must use the scroll.
So, actually, because I really didn't use my movement, can I follow him after my at the end of his turn, like when he's as he goes through the door?
You could do it on your turn, if that's what you mean. I mean, you can't do it as a reaction.
Right. Okay.
All right. So, Clarity, if that's the end of your turn, look at Leia.
Okay. How far is this thing off?
It ran down about another 30 feet and then slammed the door behind him.
What's the door made out of?
Just wood. And if you failed your save, it's beautiful and very nice. If you passed your save, it's just kind of crappy wood held together with rope.
All right, I'm gonna move forward, I guess. I'll follow everybody. I'm guessing everyone's kind of moving towards the door.
It looks that way.
I'm also moving towards.
So you're going in front of the door. You're right there. Cool. Trill, you're up.
So I go down the hall.
Okay.
And go through the door.
You see the troll there. It's looking very, very panicky. It's got a scroll in its hand.
Wait, we can open the door?
Sure.
I assumed it was locked. God damn it.
It's a really crappy door, like tied with.
I was gonna just kick it over if it wasn't gonna open.
Since I didn't use my main action, can I use it? Like, can I still use it?
Coordinate with Trill.
Yeah.
Okay, if he's gonna open the door and he sees this, and I also see this thing speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Sleep.
Oh wow. Okay. So wisdom save, yeah.
Yes.
It's got a -2. A 12. Did you do it?
My wisdom save that he has to make is a 12.
Oh wow, he did it. He blinks and he keeps his eyes open. Witch! You're magical. We are trying not to sleep.
Yeah. So just so you know, I did that as a bonus action dash to get myself to the end of the hall, and then I start at my next turn.
With your action, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
Right.
I thought I had to think about it for a second because I could actually, the second level rogue thing lets me do a
To make it work. Yeah.
bonus action dash.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. So yeah, unfortunately, he snapped out of the spell just barely. His eyes start to close, but he snaps awake. All right. So Trill, you've gone. So
Yeah. So now I attack.
okay, go for it.
Eat him.
That would be.
I was just trying to stop him from reading that scroll, but we can't. Who knows what that is? We can't let him do that.
He's got 10 points left, so let's see what happens.
I thought it was a she.
17.
What happened to
Hit him.
that?
What happened to what?
I thought the troll was a she. What happened?
It was we for a long time. It was we.
10 points of damage from
Oh.
the sword.
That's sufficient. You had 75, you had 65 damage in there.
And I will follow with the mangoes just to make sure, which is 22. And 7. And then I do it like that.
The troll's falling. Troll keeps chopping it.
Yeah. And another 5 from the sneak attack.
It is not regenerating because of the cold attack from Clarion. The troll is dead.
Excellent.
Megalobles is very excited. She starts whooping in excitement. There's got to be treasure now, right? And
Well,
Let's look around, spread her about, and find out.
Yeah, for sure, somewhere. Start looking.
all right. So you go through the whole place, and you find, I forget what they call, little magical spice shakers that have whatever seasoning you want. There's one
Oh
of
my god,
those.
those are the best. Oh,
There's one of those. There's got to be one of those every game, right? There's one of those. There's 170 gold, and there's a scroll.
what's the scroll of?
You could read it and find out.
Well, it only activates if I read it out loud, right?
No.
Can I guess from reading just the first line? Or can I do an Arcana check to find
You can
out?
try to do an Arcana check and try to get the general idea.
We can get it identified.
18. I don't have Identify yet.
18's pretty solid. So this is a magical scroll, and it's something to do with the undead.
Okay, something to do with the undead. Clarion, this
34.
seems like more your scope. Would you like to take a look at this and hand it to him?
I can hold on to it. 34 gold each. That includes Raigupa and Desi.
She's very happy with that.
Thanks, even though I wasn't there.
And
yeah, but you're having an important date.
170
Oh.
gold.
and yeah, I will hold on to the
170, yeah.
scroll. I plan on getting identify. So
It was 34, yeah.
yeah, yep.
Are there any, I hate to say this, but between the room we're in and the room we just left, were there any corpses?
Just the mutton thing. There's some bones from people that have been long murdered ago. But yeah, it was pretty hungry. And just half the baby lamb was roasting on the oven top. It's starting to burn badly now. It's going to burst into flame any minute.
Oh no, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off. It's still salvageable. That's dinner.
There you go. You got some decent dinner. It's a good cook. He was using a spice shaker too. So yeah.
I take a moment to look around the whole place for anything unusually interesting.
It looks like it's been here a long time. There's a lot of old recycled furniture stuff. Doesn't look like there's a ton of interesting stuff. There's what do you call the tendons and sinews and stuff in people and animals. This troll is trying to weave stuff with the tendons and sinews. Not sure what he was trying to weave, just kind of a blanket or something with that.
That's legit. People.
That's odd.
That's how people make rope a lot of the time.
True.
I'm going to make a point of looking like in the cushions of various furniture because I feel like you find the best stuff in the cracks of furniture.
Well, of course you do. Give me an investigation. Let's see if we find anything else that people missed.
19.
Not bad. Okay. We'll get a bonus prize here. You're going to find a bronze coin. A bronze coin. Doesn't look like much, but it's unusual. The other coins have been silver. So this is a bronze coin. And on the front of it is a very noble elf-looking guy. On the back of it is the same elf-looking guy, complete with the ears, but the face is of a skull.
Interesting.
What's that?
Interesting. So alive on one side, dead on the other.
Yes. Same stature, same position, same everything else.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Give it a try.
13.
Not sure.
Damn. I'm gonna flip it, and I just want to see. Like, I'm just curious and just playing around with it. I'm gonna flip it.
You flip the coin. It lands. Go ahead and roll a d2. See what the head is or tails.
How do I do that? That is not
Roll.
among the options. Can I do a D4?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do odds and evens, and odds is heads.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. 2. So even is tails? Tails.
Okay, so the dead coin is staring back at you. Not like literally, I mean, you just see the skull face.
But nothing happens.
As far as you can tell, no.
Okay, cool.
I'll gather up right Grupo.
Okay.
And I would say as we make our way from this troll's den, we are going to make our way from it, right?
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest.
I'm going to light the place on fire with my elementalism. And you see him
It
kind
starts
of
to burn.
look deeply into the flames as it lights up, so the flames are like dancing on his eyes as he watches it a bit, and then he comes back.
Regloopal in concern kind of tugs on your arm and says, "Come on, friend, let's go, Clarion. Let's go for a drink. Let's go for a drink."
Indeed. I
She's
feel
hitting
like
on him?
celebrating.
Yeah, let's go celebrate. Let's go celebrate. We did good today.
Indeed.
All right, so you all head on back to the tavern. Very, very cool. Woof! Nice. You took out the troll, didn't die, and you teased out that it was good with fire and you needed the cold to stop it. So wonderfully done. Meanwhile, back on the date, Desi, thanks for waiting. Sorry about that. I know it's frustrating when you're sitting on just waiting for things.
Had fun going on.
So you have just dismounted Nightmare, the beautiful black horse, and you're outside that very elaborate tavern and inn, deep in the middle of nowhere. It's not in a city, it's just the middle of nowhere that people come to. Very elaborate type of thing, very elaborate clientele. So you are there, and he takes Link's arms with you, goes up to the door, and goes on in. Collection of, it's mixed. It is very, very wildkins, very, very primitive, wild creatures, lots of high-level druidic types, and heightened animal types, and hybrids, people, animals, different things like that. A lot of fae types like that. And a lot of high, noble fae. High elves, kind of like you, and very, very fancily dressed, very, very haughty types of elves, and a few humans, and different things, gnomes, some deep gray gnomes and dwarves. So quite a mix here, but they all seem a step up from the city, a step more, either more wild or more wealthy. One of the two. They stick to their own circles here. There's a table over there, kind of just gaming, wealthy table. There's another more primitive table, just with the mugs of ales, just talking and laughing loudly. Your day says, "Right over here, I believe. Let's find a nice quiet booth in the back." And he does. And you guys sit down, relax for a minute, and then drifting over to you, literally feet not moving, just drifting over to you, is this bored looking elf girl, pale as a sheet, pure white, paper white countenance, lovely dark hair. She just kind of drifts over to you, and she says, just in the deadest voice, she's not dead, but just in the deadest voice possible, kind of opens her blinking eyes, almost half asleep, and says, "Hello and welcome, may I take your order?" That's it. That's just what we have. And she launches into what they have. And there's some nice dishes. ranging from roasted meats, there's a seafood dish, there's a vegetarian dish with sides of wild mushrooms and rice. So quite a nice basic selection of a few of the specials, different ales, different wines, different meats for your enjoyment. Your date leans into you and says, would you like regular food or would you like magically enhanced experience tonight? What do you feel like, Desi, my dear?
I'll tell you what. I'll let you show me a good time. Why don't you pick our experience? I People know who I'm with, and everybody seems to tell me that you're a safe and honest fella. See how this goes.
He seems honestly happy with that response. I would like that very much. I believe I would like that very much. 2 goblets of spiced wine, and we'll both have the Laverne steaks, please. She just kind of...
Laverne?
Laverne steaks, yes. She just kind of, totally neutral expression, just kind of course, my lord and lady. She kind of bows very slightly, and it's right away, and just kind of drifts on back to behind the bar. Literally going through the bar like a ghost, but she's not a ghost, so yeah. So, while they're preparing the things, you notice all the patrons pretty much enjoying things. There is an interesting job board posted on this place. You might want to file that away for later. So that's kind of neat. Fairly heavy-duty adventures on the job board. And smiles at you, and she brings the wine, sets him down. As you both sip this, he says, this does have some mild intoxicating effects. I hope you enjoy it. It's might be a bit of an overlay on your vision, if that's okay for tonight. And he takes a deep drink of it.
Before I take a sip, I look him straight in his eyes. And I say, I'm fun. I'm good to have some fun. And I'm good to get a little tipsy.
Oh.
If you think for 1 second me being tipsy means that I can't take your off if you try and do anything to me, you'll sorely be mistaken, my good sir. Here, do the shot with me. Cheers.
His eyes go a bit wide. He says, I respect that, my dear. I will go very slowly. Before you drink, he says, let me explain. This spiced wine give a bit of a fantasy overlay to the evening. Not need that in the Fey realm, but it would just heighten that a little bit. It will not interfere with your judgment in any way other than the normal alcohol, but it will make things appear as if enchanted. And
It
she
won't take
raises the
away
glasses. Cheers.
It won't take away my free will, though.
Nothing like that, no more than the alcohol would.
Okay.
But what it will do is a slight overlay, slight enhancement on everything that you see.
But I'm saying, like, that's why I keep thinking, like, what does that mean in other words?
Ecstasy in a glass.
Well, it's not going to affect your mind that way, though. It's just going to, what you see is going to be all kind of enhanced that way. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go. Okay.
All right. So out of these nice, fine goblets, beautiful crystal goblets, you drink this spiced kind of light red wine. Don't say rosé. Ew. This nice kind of light red wine. And
There's
I know.
nothing wrong with rosé.
Of course not. Anyway, and as you're drinking this, you just start to notice as it kicks in, a bit of the alcohol, of course, but also everything you just see. Those wild kind of twig people with flowers growing out of their bodies over at one table just look far more colorful, far more in bloom. The elves at this table talking about their high court intrigue, just the words coming out like musical, and their hair is just drifting in the wind. So it's just this highlight to the existing reality that you see on things.
Definitely ecstasy.
So that's kind of what it's like. But it's not messing with your decisions on that. So you're sipping that, and he's talking about the environment, the different people that you're seeing. He's complimenting you, asking you more about your life, how you're doing. And he says, could you see staying in the Faerun for a while? Is it such a bad place? What do you think?
Give me just a second to think on that because I do know the answer, but I really want to make sure I'm on the right place. There we
Myself, I've grown up here, so it is home to me, but I know you are from far, far away, my brave adventurer.
If I felt I could be somewhere where I could continue to do good and make a place safe, I might stick around. But so far, most jobs have taken me from one place to the next and to the next. And I don't mind traveling and seeing these lands. They make my life full of adventure and experiences. But I suppose if a place or maybe a person maybe made a place more interesting, then I could maybe see settling down.
He seems very happy with that answer. The steaks arrive. You both start to enjoy that. It is very good, very rich and meaty steak, and it's very good and well cooked. And I do like your plans. I do hope you will find it nicer, and if your adventures take you away, I do hope that when you return, you will visit from time to time. Your life is long. I do not seek to contain that in any way, but you can spare the occasional beautiful moment. And he puts his hand on yours. Says, I would be more than honored to spend it with you.
I have had such a lovely time. Why don't we finish this lovely evening and see where the wind may take us.
Love that. And you start working on the steaks and the drinks, and yeah, so you like another glass of wine. He gets ready to pour you, but he checks first. And this might make you a bit drunk if you did that, just to let you know. You had 2 whiskeys and a glass of wine, so if you want to do another one.
You know, I feel like you're judging right now. How do you know that that's what is going to make her drunk?
You're right, it's up to you. I'm just going off of human standard here, so.
Right.
Prison company excluded? What do you want me to say? I don't know.
No, that is a lot. I'm just saying, don't assume.
2 whiskeys and a wine, yeah. Especially if they were heavy pour whiskeys. Sweet Jesus.
Always a generous bartender, and you're a friend of Ollie's, so yeah.
Yeah, and bartenders usually are generous on a whiskey pour too. All right, I will have another glass of wine with dinner. Thank you.
This is wonderful, and he pours it with you. And he's a pretty good company. He starts launching into a few stories. He asks for stories of yours, and it seems like a pretty nice evening. So,
I tell him about the story of our when I met this group of ruffians, and I recount the story where what happened. Where we got the guy, or where we got the bears to do the honey so that we didn't have to do the honey, and we got all the bears to do all the hard work and the honey for us, and we still got the honey in the end, and everything worked out a-okay, and nobody got stung.
I remember that. It was pretty epic. That was the early days. It was like game 1 or 2 with this group, yeah.
Yeah.
He seems pretty duly impressed, and he kind of says, You could live pretty well if you imported other rolled honey here periodically, and I could sell that for you, and perhaps we could have a working relationship as well as a personal one.
I guess I never thought about it quite that way. I was just, we were telling tales. That was,
But I am a businessman at heart, and I cannot but help think about that sort of thing. Forgive me, my dear.
uh, yeah. Okay. So then,
As the
Oh,
meal
wait.
goes on, and he pours
Yeah.
out a second glass of wine, and you're sipping, and as that comes to an end, and you both eat your fill of the wonderful Wyvern steak, and he says,
That was probably all over the wrong place. Can you hear me better now? Oh my
so
God.
much, so much. That's
Oh
so
my
much better.
God.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
I wasn't paying attention.
You're good, you're good, you're good. I could hear you before, we could just hear more clear now, that's fine. So, after that beautiful meal, he says, if you wish, and if you have the inclination, I'd love it if you would join me. This place is fairly close. Small walk to a waterfall. A final special bottle of wine in my saddlebag on midnight. We could share it there, watch the crashing water, and enjoy each other's company.
He wants to take a walk to a waterfall. All right, I take my arm and I loop it through his elbow and I say, how tall is he? Am I looking up at him? Am I looking over at him? Or am I looking
tall are
down
you?
at him? 5'11".
You're pretty tall. He's a little bit taller than you. For
Okay.
most usually pretty tall, so he's a little bit taller than you, a couple inches.
Yeah, but so like not much.
Yeah, just like that. Just like
Okay.
that. So yeah, perfect.
All right. Yeah. Wait, where
Okay.
was I?
So he links arms with you and starts to walk.
Yeah, links arms. And yeah, go with him.
And you just start walking away from the thing. He stops by midnight, takes a bottle of wine in his free hand. You start walking under the stars and under the canopy of trees, very forested area. And you walk for about an hour. This is nighttime. He does the magic, his staff is glowing to light the way. And you hear the crashing and smell the water, and it gets cooler, and you're going up a little bit. And yeah, you see this beautiful waterfall there. There's fallen log to sit on, and he pours the wine, and you guys sip the wine and watch the waterfall under the stars. And it's actually a really, really nice kind of setting. And as it goes on, he tries to gauge how you're doing with it. And toward the end of the night, if it works for you, he kind of gets a bit closer to you. And kind of basically takes your hands and asks if it can end with a kiss.
While we are talking, before we even get to that point, I am going to be asking questions about, his past and his history and see if I get any vibes that he might have connection, connections to that he shouldn't have. Like if there's any big red flags, I guess, in anything that he says in his history. Can I do that?
Okay. He does say he wasn't married, he doesn't have any kids or anything. He doesn't have
Okay.
ties like that. But to his embarrassment and a bit of shame, he does talk about this party, and this kind of ties in with what Ollie said earlier. He does talk about this party they sold a magic sword to. They lost some party members on basically think of like a dungeon raid, and they blamed him for the sword not performing. And he says, I felt so badly that they did not understand or misunderstood my instructions, but the sword did not help them when they had hoped it would. They bear me ill will because of that. They hold me responsible for the deaths of their friends. This happened a few years ago, but I have no doubt that if I run into them again, it might come to violent results.
That's terrible. Okay. Well, are we laughing? Are we having a good time?
Yeah, that moment was serious, of course, but the rest of
Sure,
it
sure,
is
sure.
is pretty good. It's really nice. I mean, just smelling the strange scented pine in this other world, the blue silver needles of it and stuff, and the splashing of the water, and it's the cool feel of it when you're near the water and a waterfall. It's really nice.
I want to propose that we do a roll for the kiss. I want to
Okay.
propose that there's a roll for each of the characters involved in the kiss,
Okay.
and they both have to roll like within 5 of each other.
Okay.
And if it's on the low end and they still are within 5 of each other, yes, they kiss, but it's awkward and kind of weird and we're not sure what's happening. If it's in the middle, it's like an okay kiss, but maybe it's a little wet and not the best. But if it's like high, then it's like the 3 kisses of the best kisses of all. So that's my proposal.
Propose.
You're rolling for vibes,
proposal.
basically, to see what happens with it. That's cool.
Okay,
All right,
can
so
we do that?
D20s?
D20.
D20, here we go. Good luck to both of you.
Okay, I rolled a 13.
16.
Yes!
High, within 3. Both rolled high. There you go. The evening goes pretty well. He puts his arm around you. It's not exactly a moon. It's just a very dull silver sun at night. And you're both looking at that and the stars, and it just is a beautiful moment. And he kisses you. It's a beautiful kiss and a beautiful ending to the date. And he's just enjoying your company. It's obvious the date is coming to an end. He leads you back to Nightmare. You mount with him, fly back. He brings you back. He drops you off right in front of the tavern. Gives you a hug goodnight. Hope that I can see you again. This has been magical. He goes back to midnight.
So very
nonstop.
nice. That was the perfect end. That was a really good kiss to end the night. It wasn't like come back to my room with me right now kind of kiss, but it
Right.
this was a wonderful kiss to the end of the night. I
Right.
like it.
Solid, good first date.
Good.
So he goes on the horse and just goes galloping off, takes off. It's the end of the date.
Okay.
You walk through the door,
Sweet.
Ollie's there. It's like, hey, how did it go? I hope it went well. You seem pretty happy. I take it.
It was beautiful. He took me to this waterfall and we sat under the stars and had some wine. It was beautiful.
So glad to hear it. So glad to hear it. Well, yeah, it's a good night. Good night, everybody. Everybody, she had a good night. The rest of the tavern's like, yeah. Meanwhile, I guess everybody else is back at the bar at this point, if nobody objects on that.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys all meet up. Y'all convene.
And I am looking gorgeous in my white cocktail dress with this blue and green flowy robe or cloak over it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a very pretty cloak.
Um.
Absolutely love it.
So I sit down and ask for a wine. I don't normally drink. I personally don't drink wine, but I think my character in this situation would
Sounds
definitely
good.
drink wine.
Always right there. Gives you a nice glass of wine.
Okay. And I want to bring up the fact with all of the others about the place that has all the jobs listed. Where was it?
Yes, they had the job board there, the pretty high level job board. And this
Where
was
was
at
that?
the Sleeping Dragon Inn.
Who was there? Was it only me or was it them?
It wasn't them there. They'd never seen that place.
Yeah.
Right, it was me.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was
So-
about 40-minute flight. So it takes hour and a half walk.
Okay. So when we get back, is everybody now together at a table? Are all four of us at a table?
Sure. If you want to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've arrived and are enjoying a after adventure drink.
Sure. And a debrief. Cool,
We
cool,
killed
cool.
a troll.
Yeah.
What?
Slaughtered him in his own kitchen.
Fucker probably deserved it.
And a librarian.
Killed a troll
He tried
chef and
to-
a librarian.
Also
Oh my
a
God.
librarian, yeah.
Killed a cook and a
What did
librarian. Yeah.
What did the librarian ever do to you?
At
Tried to steal
at
their
the
souls.
mention, at the mention of it, I'll grab your arm tight. Look you. Like, bug-eyed. He tried to steal my soul. He wanted to trap me. And I won't be trapped. I'll never be trapped again.
And I raise my
needed to
left
hear that
hand
language.
up because I'm guessing he has my right arm. And I
I like-
smack him upside the head and say, I might not have my sword right now to actually take your arm off of me. So I suggest you take your arm off of me on your own right now.
I do.
Raglupul is there, the little gnome
Thank you.
girl. She's drinking, getting drunk, just laughing at this.
No touchy. You ask before you touchy. I don't like being touched. You ask. Thank you very much. So, I found a place that I think we should go to.
Well, I think we have to deal with the ants first.
What ants?
The
That
delivery.
ants. That ants. The
I guess
ants.
I
Ouch.
actually I've already recovered the ant from the
You have.
bartender. Yes. But I go,
He was very
Remember?
eager to hand back to her. Here you go. And just don't let him out. No matter what you do, don't let him out.
But perhaps we could pull a message or a note off the board on our way to deliver the ant colony.
true. Which direction was this restaurant? This bar?
Oh, it's a very fancy place in town. I'm sure I remember exactly where it's at, and we'll totally walk that way because I know
Is it
where
to the
I'm
south?
going. I don't know.
west.
DM. It's to the west.
Ah,
Which one is it called?
Sleeping Dragon Inn.
I'm looking. Sleeping Dragon Inn is not
Yes.
on this list.
It's not in town, though.
No, it's
like-
not in town, so it's not on the list at all.
So we'll have to
Jesus.
sleep and then go there.
Yeah.
One way on our way to do the delivery. Would it be on our way or are we major detouring?
It's a detour. It's an hour and a half walk out there, hour and a half back, and then onto your way. So it's a 3 hour out of your way.
it's like due west, or is it like southwest or
It's
northwest?
due west, pretty much straight west.
Well, still might be worth it to check out before we go out.
Very well.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Okay. So before I leave, I go I and after I've had my breakfast and whatnot, I look around and do I see what's my boyfriend's name? Triskin. Do I see Did he come in and have breakfast? Do I see him in the room?
Oh, you mean that night when you're meeting with your friends? You mean just now? Or you
I
mean-
don't know.
No,
Did he
no.
come in? You tell us.
Wait. Is this still the same night or is this in the morning?
Still the same night. I mean, are we?
Okay, then no. I'm sorry. I thought we were in the morning.
Okay,
I'll
we
wait.
could do the morning now if you guys want. Yeah.
Oh no. If you're still doing night, it's fine. I'm sorry.
I think we're done with the night though. I think you're right. Is there anything anybody else wants to do at night?
No.
Really?
Cool.
I'm good.
Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, have a good night's sleep. So you go, you
Okay,
pick
long
whatever
rest.
door you want, and you have a good night's sleep.
Oh, thank goodness. I need the spell slots.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
go
I
stick,
needed stuff, but
stick with the line or stick over circle again.
There you go. It's an adventurous night.
I didn't stick last time. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
If you had the sticks, you were with a lot of guys last night, basically.
I'm sorry. Elaborate.
Well, you're choosing the male equivalent to be with that night.
Yes.
In
It's
what
the
sense?
nature of this.
Whatever you're imagining.
Okay, so they just attend to my needs and then
They're
leave
all
me alone
spirits.
for the most
Yeah.
part. They're not. Okay, cool. Just double checking. I wasn't sure how
Yeah.
far that went.
As far as you like.
Ew.
okay.
It's the Feywild.
Okay. So
Well, you know what? If it's the Feywild, I would actually say that's rather narrow. Just saying, what about bees? Bees have like a completely different system than we do as far as sexuality.
Did you
What
say
if
what
there's
about
like
bees?
Yeah, like what about bee-like creatures, insects, like fairies? Like
Did
there's
you have
all kinds of things. I
Did you have a
mean,
bunch of ants on you?
yeah, exactly. They don't adhere to a strictly male-female system. There's like a third option.
We'll figure that out when we get there.
It's different.
So it is morning.
Yeah, let's go to morning. That sounds really, really good. Morning dawns. In other words, the silvery sun turns brighter. And it is now bright out. The stars fade, and it is daytime, essentially. A little cooler than the day before. So it might be wintertime in the Fey realm approaching. So about 12 degrees colder. Not cold, but it's getting cooler.
Like Fahrenheit or Celsius colder?
Let's do 12 Fahrenheit colder.
Okay, I was about to say, because that's much bigger in Celsius. Huge.
So I go down and say good morning to everyone. I have my own meal. I eat up. I have my tea or coffee or whatever they serve.
You got it. Ollie gives you whatever you need. Yep.
I look around and I see if sorry, what is it? Triskin
Oh,
is
yeah.
around. Is he already in the room or
You do
do I
not see him
see?
in there. You assume he's probably working at his magic shop.
Sure. So I ask for a breakfast plate and a cup of coffee, tea, whatever to go. And I want to take it with me and I tell my party, give me 20 minutes. I'll be right back.
You got it. Here you go. We'll get one right for you. And he kind of mutters back to the goat man, helping him in the back. Yeah, got it, boss. So I give you just this nice little thing of basically some bread, some sliced meat, some sliced cheeses, some sliced fruit, and a little basically to-go cup of coffee or something. Well, tea.
And so I tell my party I'll be right back. I head out and I head over to the magic shop.
Okay. So you go on to the magic shop. You find it, and it is open. So, yeah, you walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I walk in and I say, hello, Triskin?
You do see him right there. Saturuscan is there. He comes out. He spreads his arm wide. He's beaming to see you. He's dressed more in his mage robes because he's on duty again now, so he looks the part. And he just smiles, and as you come in, he has all the little lanterns in the thing just brighten. So it's neat entering like the blue and purples just from mood things. And he gives you a quick embrace. Says, "It is so very, very good to see you again. I hope you are doing well. I had wonderful sleep. You've brought me joy."
I had a wonderful night as well.
Good, good.
He sees me in my normal armor that I normally wear,
Right, you're
not
both
in
dressed for the day job.
not in the pretty dress that I wore last night. And so I said, I got you some breakfast this morning. I didn't know if you had a chance to eat or not. So I then hand him over the breakfast
So
and I
very, very
say,
sweet.
I don't know where the next adventure is going to take us. Sometimes we get to stay in a place for a little while. Sometimes we have to be on our way. So just in case, I wanted to come by and say, if this is the last time I see you, just know next time I'm in town, I'll come say hello.
I would love that. I will miss you when you are gone and embrace you when you are here. I'm very glad we get along so well. It has been many years for me, so just thank you for being here. And he opens up the box lunch. Will you share with me? He offers some of the food and puts some of the meat and cheese on the crackers. And, yeah,
I take a couple bites, but want him
cool.
to do most of the eating.
All right.
Uh,
You guys
At
both sit
the
down on one of the chairs on the side. It's a small table. And, yeah, it's a nice breakfast. Kind of odd because the lighting is just so interesting and unique. And you have those creatures and the hanging swing, giant bird cages, and it's an odd place to sit down and relax, but it works well.
I say to him, I've gotten a couple of trinkets from you so far. You know, maybe you have another special thing I could purchase from you that would make me always feel close to you when I have it or use it. Do you have any other trinkets that might bring a smile to my face?
He thinks for a minute. He says, "Actually, I do." And he basically goes back to his main desk, sits down for a moment, opens one of the drawers. He pulls out this little lump of clay, and he squeezes it in his hand. And he starts chanting. He's actually casting a spell. And you've got a little bit
So
of magic. You got smites and stuff like that, but you're a little bit of a spellcaster, so you recognize it's not really high level, like 3 to 5 level spell or something. And he casts it. Smoke rises through his fingers, more like wisps, almost like of steam. And he opens it, and it's a little pale white figurine of him. He says, "Hold this, and you can speak to me wherever you are."
is there a name for this?
Sending stone.
It's basically a sending stone, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's basically a white alabaster stone in his image.
So I'll put that in the notes that it's with him.
Yep.
Connected with can you spell can you spell his name for me so I don't have to change the screen? It's uh
There you go.
thanks.
Tyriskan. Tyriskan. Here, scan.
The owner of the magic shop in the name of the city that we're in is Sir
Looking it up.
uh uh
Pamilka. Pamilka City. There you go.
and
And you guys are at the Ever Better Tavern.
in. Sorry, but like 2.5 months from now, like when we're back in this city, I'm gonna thank myself for this work. I know I am.
Right?
That's great.
I'm doing the same thing. I've really doubled down on my note taking.
Well, you can send to him from anywhere, so you don't even like. You can send to him next game or whatever.
Good God.
What? So much pride.
Oh, I think I really fucked up. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Everything good?
Hold on. Control X. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Anytime. It's fine.
Hmm?
I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, so he gives you that, and basically you guys say goodbyes. Oh, that's cool. That got real neat. Meanwhile, we've got the tour of the minis. Epic.
His minis have minis.
Does minis have minis? Oh my gosh. So many minis. All right, so you guys all reconvene, I'm guessing, back in the tavern. So there you are, and you got that bunch of ants and whatever you want to do this morning.
We'll head out to
You're going to do the
that
Sleeping
message.
Dragon or out for the ant thing?
Right. Well, we're gonna check out that message board first, and then
Okay.
go from there to the ant delivery. How
Gotcha.
far is the ant delivery from where we are? Like how
You
long of a
are
journey?
not sure. It's going to take a couple days to get there. You know that.
Yeah. So we'll go to them. Yeah. Message board first.
Gotcha. All right, takes about an hour and a half to walk there. You've got to have Desi kind of lead the way. It's not long established paths, just kind of a hard walk to get there. But you go there for about an hour and a half, kind of walking along. Someone give me a d6. Let's see if something interesting bothers you. If you get a 1. Who feels lucky?
I'll do it. 4.
Nothing bothers you? Not really. You see a whole bunch of interesting things, but like that, like a weird purple caravan
Full
going
wagon.
by. Yeah, a weird purple wagon goes by. You can bother that or not. It's up to you. So it goes by. And I guess you keep walking. And eventually you do come to it. So just give me a quick survival check to see if you took a wrong turn. If you get a really bad roll, you took a wrong turn somewhere. Because you are the lead on this.
I don't like this game.
How
I don't like
bad?
this game at
How
all.
bad? What'd you get? Oh god.
I don't like this game at all.
You are cursed these days with dice.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
Give you
rolled.
guidance for a 5.
I can give her advantage.
The dice tell
give her
stories
advantage.
too. It's okay. It's okay. The dice tell stories too.
And I could give her
It's just a skill.
advantage.
I don't think I'm gonna let the advantage work for this one because you don't know the way, so you can't really help on it.
Okay.
So I don't think that'll work. So I got it raised to a 5. He's like, here, think clear, and does the advantage. You're like, I think it's this way, or maybe, yeah, it's just one of those moments, right? So just one of those things. So you arrive at a place. Now, Dizzy, you know that it was evening. It was basically a party night because Feywild, every night's a party night. And you went into this fancy, highbrow, amazing place. It even looks stunning from the outside. The Sleeping Dragon Inn. But in this case, this place that you find is like a weird, hollow shell of what you found last night. Something went wrong. You took too many steps this direction, not enough in this direction. Maybe turn 2 degrees more to the left than you should have. Who knows? It's a hard, narrow line to find it right through the Feywild. But this way, instead of the Sleeping Dragon Inn, you have found the Napping Hamster Bar. I'll write that down for you. So instead of the Sleeping Dragon Inn, something went really wrong. And you see the Napping Hamster Bar. And it looks basically like a shack built onto another shack, built onto another shack. It's a whole bunch of shacks kind of tackled together with the insides ripped out. The door is kind of half open. You hear some old drunk person singing off key even early in the morning to the tunes of an accordion. Maybe it's the second time the person's played an accordion. It's not good. But you see the Napping Hamster Bar. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we should have a drink at the Napping Hamster.
Yeah, have a drink, take a rest, and then maybe get our bearings and try to find a way to. Well, certainly not this place, but from your description.
Yeah, this wasn't it.
They were expecting something
But-
quite different from what you've been saying, yes.
I
Does
mean,
not seem
it'll
like
be okay.
quite the place.
I mean-
I look to see if there's a notice board.
A what? Look, see if there's a
A
what?
notice board.
A notice
We were
board? There
going to
is a
see the
notice board.
Board at the
Yep.
Sleeping
walk-
Dragon,
You
whatever
got
it's
it.
called.
You walk in, and there is a white rabbit girl, complete with the ears, behind the place. She's got an eye patch on. Looks about mid-40s. She looks a bit grizzled. Has been through a bit. Some of her hair is a bit yellowish and matted. And she kind of smiles at you guys and says, "Hey guys, I'm Crizzle. Good to meet you. Come on in, have a seat. I'll get you something to drink. It's fine. I'll get you something to drink soon." The place is barely hopping, even for the morning. You're not sure. A lot of these people look like they're just leftover dregs from last night. It is kind of a weird mix. You get most of these people look pretty damn poor, or not like city folk. You get this one guy that looks like he's made of rock, just kind of sitting in a back thing, just kind of bringing this big tankard to his face, where the liquid disappears and slams it down again and goes, "That was good." Just things like this. There's a table on the other back with about 12 baby bunnies of various ages. And Chris says, "That's just my kids. Don't worry about them." And they're just kind of sitting there drinking ales and nibbling on a plate of carrots and greens. There's
Baby bunnies
Yeah.
drinking ale?
yeah, various ages, from like 6 months to 6 years. So there are about 12 of those. Table with some halflings, an elf that's kind of slumming it. It's a weird mix. We did have Trill looking for a job board, and there's some kind of job board in the back. Not the fanciest. There's no particular board up there, just things just kind of nailed in there haphazardly, just stuck on there. And bits of parchment that have been torn off like napkins and things, and kind of posting up these things and just scribbled like a crayon of different colors. So you do find a few kind of jobs there, and some of them are really bad. One is, "Mow my lawn, I'll give you a gold piece," things like this. Another is just little things like this. Another is, "Tell Amy Sue I love her, then run," and just things like this, weird little jobs. So if you want to go through those heavily, we can go through those. You can talk to anybody else. Chris was like, "Go have a seat. You give me a gold piece, I'll give you whatever you want to eat and drink. We're fine. That table's free. It's okay. I mopped it yesterday. It's clean. It's clean, I tell you. Go sit down. It's good enough for my kids. It's good enough for you. Go sit."
So I
Seems like a lot is good enough for your kids.
You say that
So
out
I
loud?
go through the message board rather rapidly, discarding anything of unimportance.
Gotcha. Whole bunch of just ridiculous things. There is one that says, "Get rid of the treant that took over my shack. We'll pay 100 gold."
Okay. The transient, is that what you said?
You'll get rid of the
Treant.
treant.
It's a species.
What
Of
kind of
tree.
species?
It's a tree monster, just like an ant.
Oh.
It's an ant.
Whoa, whoa,
okay.
whoa. Let's not just throw around monster like it's a term that applies to everything without some consideration.
It is a monster, according to the stat block.
Okay.
It's a very
Yeah,
large
but I mean, like,
tree person. It's
So
a
in this
tree
game,
person.
ents are
Poss-
not like sweet
I
and loving
prefer the
and
term
all
tree
awesome.
person. I think
Poss-
maybe we should.
possibly an elemental. Maybe.
Okay, but I think we should just approach with caution and an open-mindedness. Monster is a strong term.
I think this is where.
So after reading that, I go and meet the other people at the table that they are
Okay.
sitting at.
Yep. Crizzle comes over, by the way, and gives you guys mugs of something hot and steaming, and also plates of different food. If this bar was called the Roadkill Bar, that would explain the food on it. You each have different meats. It's been cooked, is the good news, but it's still got the skin and fur on, which is the bad news. And it's always served with greens because they care about health.
I'm just gonna have my drink and leave the food.
Okay. The drink is
I
alright. It's
asked
typical
for-
kind of grog. It's a bit heavy, a bit strong. So that's what people come in.
I asked for some spiced carrots.
Her eyes kind of light up. She's, "Ooh, yeah, a gourmet order. I'm on it. Give me a few minutes." And she was kind of running back in the back, and you go, "Woohoo!" And then she starts cooking, and there's a sizzling and stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Adelaide will strip off the skin and fur as if she's done this a bunch of times. Just kind of like nonchalant, casual, like, oh yeah, I'll just take this off and start
Gotcha.
to eat the meat below.
Gotcha.
Was there anything worthwhile on the board?
Other than trying to evict a treant from a cabin, the rest were mundane, to say the very least. And I'm not sure trying to evict a treant is worth 100 gold.
Over it is.
Why so? I've never seen a tree ant.
Well,
Not
but
in the mood?
my feeling is they're kind of rooted to their location.
Mhm.
Oh God.
Well
Over
done.
it is.
Well
What
done.
you got?
Is that the first time I've heard him laugh?
Probably.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let's see what you got.
You're in a good mood
So-
today, Clarion.
Since we got it from the haunted tour room, during downtime that we've had up until like even now, I've been reading through the cursed diary. I haven't been reading anything out loud. I haven't been having any conversations about it out loud. You've just every now and then seen me just reading through the cursed diary and seeing what it said. So I guess right now I'm asking, at this point I would think that I will have gone through it all. Would I know anything more about this book?
Wow. Okay. The Cursed Diary turned about how Marluke turned into a werewolf is the main thing on that. So it's
Say that
about
again?
how Marluke. Here, I'll pop it in for you. It's the adventures of how Marluke turned into a werewolf. There's other stuff in there too, but the main thing is how this guy turned into a werewolf, and it's kind of his journey on that.
Okay.
So it's not much use where you're at, but it does give you some insight into the whole werewolf thing going on, who the guy is, what his story is, and what's going on now with that wizard that has captured him.
So when I want to ask questions about werewolfy stuff, is this going to
Yeah.
give me some
Absolute
insight?
advantage and stuff like that. Yes, for sure.
Okay. So consider me having read the entire cursed diary and even continuing to like flip through it. because I imagine I don't understand it like the first time I read it, and that it would take me a couple of times of running through it to kind of understand it.
Right. This sounds good. It's also he's trying different ways to not turn into a werewolf or at least control it. So if you are ever inflicted with lycanthropy, you might be able to refer to this, and you've got like a leg up on controlling it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you'd have advantages on that.
Okay. Sorry, that was just something I wanted to throw in there, and I had
No,
to
that's
give
cool.
it some time to, make it like I have had the time to have read that book.
Do we know
Yeah.
you're reading this book?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like you would have seen me during downtime, like if we're just chilling and it's quiet and stuff. Yeah, I would have been pulling out this book and been reading through it. But like I said, it wouldn't have talked about it yet because I would have wanted to. I'm just reading it. We'll talk about it later, kind of thing. And
Okay.
if you guys want to talk about it now,
I want to
can.
talk about I'm curious about this. I am open to all sorts of kinds of learning.
Um.
So if you would have let me, I would have also started reading it.
Yeah. So, well, now we know how someone can werewolfage.
Yep.
So you let me.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you
There you go.
is it in common? Is it in common?
It's in common now.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. So we got back. We went to the Napping Hamster Bar.
Yes. Crizzle comes back with the spiced carrots, all excited, puts it in a wooden bowl, and gives it to Trill. She kind of winks at him and says, "Here you go, honey." And she gives you an extra mug of the hot mold stuff that they drink there.
Excellent. Are these spiced carrots good?
They are. They're actually pretty decent.
When in Rome.
Surprisingly. Yes. When in the Napping Hamster Bar. Do as a Napping Hamster
Yes.
does.
So weird because in real life I actually had dreams about hamsters last night. I'm not even kidding. Hamsters and babies,
Wow.
both. I don't know. Like
Well, there
human
were the babies in the
babies.
corner. Remember that? The
Yeah.
little baby
Yeah.
rabbits.
This is actually kind of disturbing right now for me.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
I'm a psychic medium. I like it.
How'd you do it?
Don't know.
Oh,
ED comes
okay.
true.
Mm.
All right. So Crizzle, while she's there delivering the carrots, seeing that you like them, she's so. What are you guys looking for? What are you up to? What are you going for? The adventurers?
We're trying to find a place. My friend had dinner there.
Yeah.
I think we got turned about.
Yeah.
No disrespect to your establishment, but I do not think it does not seem to be the one she was describing.
Oh, you're looking for the Sleeping Dragon Inn, huh?
You've heard of it?
Oh yeah, you'll go the fancy folk. You found the low folk here. If you want the high folk, it's a different kind of road. You have to just go back and come in again with a different mindset.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Just go
Excellent.
back half a mile, come walking up again, and you'll find it.
Okay. Thank
well,
you.
but I
Okay.
must say these were fine carrots.
Well, thank you so much. She just gives you a hug.
Perhaps
And
the best carrots I've ever had.
that's wonderful. Thank you. Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends. All right.
And I
Little kitties
clean
that are
my-
back there. Go, Mom, go.
And I clean my plate,
Beautiful. She's
mop
very
up.
happy about that.
mop up the sauce with a piece of bread.
There you go. All right. So you guys leave the Napping Hamster?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the head back and come in again and try to find the Sleeping Dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
I hate to say
Why is
this.
everything asleep here?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Desi, I hate to say this. Give me another roll. Good luck.
A
Survival.
D20.
Yep.
Oh, survival roll. Okay.
Can I assist with this? I am actually
wait,
quite
then
skilled in
cancel.
survival and Arcana both.
You guys can assist now because you know the general way toward it.
16.
Solid. No worries. So, yeah. You find it looks a lot different. So if you want to scroll back just a little bit, you can see the Sleeping Dragon Inn. Way different. Very elegant. Very over the top. Very cool looking place. So much different than the Napping Hamster. I kind of love that they're both in the same spot. But yeah.
Funny.
That is actually great. They're on top of each other
Yep.
metaphorically.
Yep.
So
So you find it. Go through the front door if you guys want to.
yeah.
All right, Des, you see a place that looks familiar. All the fancy folk are here, and all the very, very fey folk are here as well. So 2 different main groups here. You see the girl behind the bar, pale elf, ghost white, alive, not acting like it. She just kind of floats through the bar top and comes over to you guys. Hello, please find a seat over here. What would you like to eat and drink? We have the following specials. Runs through it. There's a seafood dish, a meat dish, and a vegetable dish. And various fancy drinks. There's, of course, a job board.
Let's check out that quest board. That's where I go.
Okay, you go to the quest board. Here's what it's got on it. So far, the relevant quests are this. The Worm of Greatwood. The Bunny off that hedge off of Market Street. Disrupt the Thaglumen's influence and collapse the Willowgoth Bridge. It's got those 4 things posted right now.
I like the sound of the bridge.
Are any of these on our way as a general direction of where we have to go to deliver the anthill?
Yes.
Right now, you'd have to ask somebody. You could ask the bartender girl, or anybody else in the bar. It's up to you guys.
Wait. No, I want to use my sending stone. I say, I say, hang on. I can use the sending stone, and I can ask him, which one of these might take us that way.
There you go. So you're gonna do that.
Okay.
So I get on the sending stone, and I hold it, and I'm like, hello, Triskin, are you there?
He answers as, "Hello, customers just left. It is a pleasure to hear from you again. I take it everything is okay?"
Oh, we're good. We're good. Everything's
Good.
So we have a quest to do. We have a job to do, and it's gonna take us this way, and we want to try and maybe pick up another job. We have these 4 jobs. Are any of these gonna take us in that same direction as the other job?
All right. So you tell of those 4, and he thinks for a minute and says, "If you wanted to do the Willowgoth Bridge, it is pretty much strictly south from you. Then you could head a bit back to the east and go back on your way to the ant delivery. But about the Willowgoth Bridge, if you collapse it, what I think they're offering is if you collapse it, and half the bridge falls into the chasm, that leaves the way for the creatures in the chasm to come up. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it would be different for the region."
So you're saying it's underpriced?
Oh god.
Sorry, I
If
didn't
we
hear
take
that.
down one
Yeah,
side,
I
we have
don't
to
even know
take
that's
down
happening.
both sides.
If you took down both sides, then nothing could come up. If you took down one side, the creatures below could come up. That is the danger in that mission.
Well, that
Team-
Boy, you got the quick and easy way to find out the good stuff, didn't you?
What are
Um,
these details?
Before we make a decision, I tell Tristan, I say thank you, my dear. I thank you for always keeping me safe and on the right track.
My absolute pleasure. Please be cautious. These are dangerous missions.
I'll do my best to stay in touch.
Good.
Till
And
next
then
time.
the stone goes cold. While you were talking to him, it was human work.
Okay, put the stone away. See how easy that was? Ooh, I'm gonna like this toy. Oh,
what
look
were
at the
more
dragon.
details on the worm and the Fulgrim?
Sorry, what's that?
What are the board
There's the worm.
details of the worm one and disruptive Fulgrim? Like, what does it say on the actual board details there?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's all that's on the board. You actually have to talk to the really charming bartender right there.
NPC. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take those two off and go ask them.
Okay. She kind of looks at you and just kind of. She's sarcastic. She acts like she's dead. She's just. I mean, ugh. So she just kind of looks at you, blinks. Says, "This, which one would you like to know about?"
What are the specific details to the worm of the great good? What's the job?
What you will need to know, this is a fey dragon. A large fey dragon. It's simply running amok. It has decided to take on a different territory. It has migrated from somewhere, and it must be dealt with.
What territory?
I don't know where it came from, but it must be dealt with. If you
Where
are
is-
strong enough to kill it, you might actually earn my respect. And it goes back to polishing a goblet.
Where is it? Like, where is it located now? Where is
This one should be a bit in the northwest.
and then this Fogman. Who are they?
The Foglumen are a fey type of people. The Foglumen are growing in power. It is not really known how they propagate. But there are many of them. They're not that strong. But when you kill them, it seems that more come and take their place, so there are far too many of them. They're starting to take over the place, starting to annoyingly work themselves into politics and the workings of the areas. They try to poke their prominent noses into the politics around them. They try to influence everything. They are the most obnoxious people I have ever met in my life, and I have seen many obnoxious people, yourself included.
I think I'm looking at one of the most obnoxious people I've ever met right now.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes, I am.
She gives you a very thin-lipped smile, and she says, "I hope you tip well."
I hope you hide well.
She no change whatsoever. No change whatsoever. Then she kind of realizes maybe she did too much, and she gives this radiant smile that you guys haven't seen yet. She says, "We appreciate your business." And then just as fast, she snaps back into this totally neutral, dead expression.
And these Fogman, where are they located? Where is one to roost out their nests?
They're pretty much to the northeast.
Please you say. Okay.
And what are that? What do we have to do for? Is it bagel, fogel?
I was thinking Foglumen, but you can call him whatever you want to.
Fogman. Okay.
So what about the bridge?
Are you asking her?
What is the reward for collapsing the bridge?
She kind of shrugs a bit and says, "How do you collapse a bridge? Burn it, chop it, hit it with lightning, whatever you can do."
Yes, but what is the reward?
Oh, the reward, of course. The reward for destroying the bridge is 500 pieces of gold.
And the
Hold on.
Fey Dragon and the Fogman?
Wait.
Disrupting the Foglumen's influence will pay 750.
Okay, hold on. I want to write those prices down. Market Street, disrupt The influence collapse the bridge. Okay, so how much the bridge was? How much? 500.
Which is
Yeah.
500 gold.
The worm of Greatwood.
The worm of Greatwood. She kind of looks at you guys and says, "That is just its hoard."
Oh, you get the
Horde.
It is a Fey dragon. It will have strange things in its hoard. It might have simple sticks. It might have gold. It will have
Okay.
a variety of things.
Sure. The bunny of the hedge off Market Street.
She smiles wide and says, "You can't handle the bunny off the hedge of Market Street."
Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
No.
Then how about you just let us make a decision on whether or not that it's going to work for us?
Of course, miss. It pays 1,000 gold.
That's what I was thinking. And disrupting the Fagelman's influence.
750.
I talked to my friends. Which one do you think you want to do?
Oh, you're talking
I-
to...
Just my
different, sir?
friends
Okay.
on the side, hush hush, not
Gotcha.
with them.
We can go sit back at the table, but
'Kay.
I think like the Foggerman roosting out their nest. I don't know about setting loose a whole nother creature.
Right.
Into a place where we're already attempting to just plant roots. That seems like the kind of thing you want to do if you want to earn a bad reputation with the locals. So you see how angry they are about the Foggerman already.
Right.
We want to be responsible for more.
Kind of don't want them coming after me next. All right.
And then maybe put a pin in that dragon for later on the way back. We'll see.
Oh, a pin in the dragon won't kill it.
All right. This is
But we still have to deliver this anthill. Is what direction is the delivery of the anthill?
Pretty much straight
South.
south.
Straight south. So
Mhm.
everything's in the opposite direction. Okay.
Well, pretty much. I mean, you got was it the bridge? Yeah. The bridge is south, then you go back east and you can meet up with it again.
Okay.
So the obvious thing is to go and attack and take down the bridge en route to the ant.
okay, but so here's the one thing, guys. Have you ever gotten to get your pick of treasure from a horde? Some of the coolest gear I have ever gotten has been from getting to pick from a horde. I'm just saying.
That is
I could use a new
true.
pair of boots. I don't know about you, but getting to go to a horde can be like a kid in a candy store.
I do like that idea.
Just or if we want to do it after, that's fine. I just,
I think that might.
We
I
must.
think we might want to carry on with our other activities and
I thought
take
you
that
liked
for
being
later.
here. There's work here. I thought you liked being here. I'm having a mighty fine time
no, I
here.
was.
It wouldn't have anything to do. I mean, just because I've been hanging out with Triskin doesn't mean that I mean we have to stay here, but hey,
Bessie,
we could stay here for a little bit longer.
are
Maybe.
you in love?
That's not what I said. I just said, look, there's some jobs to do, and going and getting a horde is always a good time.
Of course, of course, of course. It
Of course,
stupid
And
me.
look at how
Not
Tristan
anything
came
else.
in clutch. He could come in clutch, maybe in a lot of different ways. We have,
Before
someone
we
from
get
the
too carried
Unfortunately,
away
hordes are guarded.
with other
by
jobs, we have to deliver this anthill.
And-
We are bound by Fey contract.
That's true.
Okay.
We do need to do that right now.
I get it.
Okay.
So let's make our way.
I had to endure a very unpleasant biting for that.
Yeah. All right, Alonzo.
All right. I like the dragon.
Is
So-
Trill's dragon trying to say the session's over?
No,
Probably.
Bill's simply saying that dragons are dragons and they're very, very, very nasty.
Very
I feel like
right.
that dragon looks like some actor, but I can't quite
Oh my
place
God.
the actor. I swear to God, it's somebody whoever made that, they had an actor in mind, but I can't completely put my finger on who it was.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I
Anyway.
get a feel.
As you guys leave the tavern, the dead-looking elven person in charge of it just goes, "Thank you, come again." You're out the door.
I leave a very small tip,
Gotcha.
like almost
An
ridiculous.
insulting couple of copper.
Yeah, like a copper piece.
Oh my god. Okay, gotcha. You dropped a penny and left.
Atalia's excuse me, Adelia is particularly interested in this because she came from a community where people were not deadened to it was all small town. She
Right,
just
right.
kind of says, "Are
Very
you
different.
okay?"
Oh, you're talking to her?
Yes, I am.
She blinks by closing her eyes as if she's suffering some great pain just from your words, opens her eyes again, looks at you, and says, she leans forward, concern on her face. She says, just false concern. She leans forward, puts her hand on yours, and says, "Are you okay?" Just as sarcastic. Ugh.
You know, you could leave right now. You could come with us.
She
What's
lets go.
tying
She
you
goes
to this
back.
place?
Would you like another drink?
Just completely dead-eyed.
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave you to your misery then.
Then have a good day.
That's a shame.
Boy. Denied. Hardcore.
Yeah, she's not pleasant. All right.
I feel like
I mean,
we're
there's a
yellow
reason for that. I'm
baby.
sure you guys will discover the reason for that, but yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Like, I'm very naive that way. I just was like, oh,
Well, you tried.
awful. Like,
Go ahead and give me an insight if you want to. You tried very
I
hard.
do.
to-
I am
Give
actually
me an insight.
curious.
It's a high roll. Give me an insight.
11.
No idea.
Oh, I don't know what that chick's problem is. I can't imagine living like that. I tried to give her an escape. I don't understand.
All right. So as you guys leave this beautiful place with the awful bartender, you start going back on track, following the hour-and-a-half trail back to the city, and then you head south on the ant journey, right? So, yeah, that sounds really good, and it's probably a good time to call it, yeah?
Yes, but I thought we were going to head due south to the
Oh, the bridge. I'm sorry about that. You're doing that? Okay.
en route.
I don't want to
Yeah.
blow the bridge. We'd have to retalk. I don't want to blow that bridge. You'd have to convince me.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just go deal with the ants. Sorry, I thought that's what the plan was. And I'm more than happy to just deliver the ants.
We do need to deliver the ants. We did promise in blood.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did
Okay, hasn't
promise some
anybody
blood,
ever
that's
been a
true.
courier? Wait.
Hmm?
Hasn't anybody been a courier? And sometimes you make up 3 pickups and then you go do 3 drop-offs and you route yourself so that you go and do the most efficient route possible. I know I can't be the only one that does this shit.
Well, I have done that more than once, and I
In a
have direct
roundabout way, yes.
vast numbers of drivers to do that on a daily basis.
Yes.
Part of my job.
So that's all we're trying to do is trying to, maximize our efficiency.
At the end of the day, it's a payday, right?
Exactly. Awesome. Good sesh.
You got it. So you head south, and you're going toward the anthill to find the queen.
Cool. And
You
that
guys
was
roll call
session
it.
2. That was
A
session 2.
7.
Oh, right. That was session 2 of level 3, I guess. Is
Oh,
what I
right.
was-
Gotcha. Yep.
That-
Sounds cool.
2 of level 3. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Now
I'm
we
going to
need-
stop
Oh,
recording.
shit.
Great game.
2 more.
I
And
think I'm only level. No, I am level.